Hello, hello, welcome everyone. Yeah, good. All right, let's stop the music. All right. Hello, hello, hello everyone. Welcome to today's stream. And I think as we just started the stream, we got some news. Do we have Opus 5? It seems so. We just got Opus 5. Over here, I still don't have because extension takes a bit of time. But I just got to know that Opus 5 is here, guys. You heard here first. Opus 5 is in Claude Code right now. I can select it. Okay. Do we have it on API as well? That will be crazy. Oh, we have Opus 5. Opus 5 is released. Opus 5 is here, guys. Opus 5 is here. Opus 5 is here, guys. It's so much exciting now. I think I was waiting and I just put a question mark on my stream as well that I wish Opus 5 comes out and we have Opus 5 right now. That is so amazing. I wish you guys could be here to see this. But we have Opus 5 in the picture. It will be amazing to see everything. Oh, I think Claude announced they have given benchmarks and everything. Oh, yes. 4 minutes ago. Just showed up selectable in Cloud Code with an endpoint isn't live yet, but it's already saving a default. Dropping a front end, I would be very happy. On brand for this month, apparently. Yes, we have Opus 5, guys. Okay. Introducing Claude Opus 5. Claude Opus 5 is available today. It's a thoughtful and proactive model that comes close to frontier intelligence of Claude Fable 5 at half the price. Can you imagine? Opus 5 is beating Fable 5. How exciting is this? Opus 5 is there. I want to change my stream title. Why not? How do we change it? I genuinely don't know, guys. How do I change stream title? Can someone tell me how do you change stream title? Content live. I can change it from here only. Okay. Opus 5 is live. Opus 5 is here. And wait, give me a second, guys. I'm just gonna change the stream title. It's so exciting. Opus 5 is here. Day 12. Is this the short stream or is this damn? Forgot. How will I know if short stream like the other? Sometimes I just make blunders. I started changing without realizing whether I was changing for shorts or whether I was changing. I think this is the short stream. Save. And I'll go back and I'll change this also. I should. My mind is already going foggy, guys. But let's go, let's go, let's go. We must be seeing a lot of updates today. Opus 5 is here. Oh, this is the mistakes that I make. I just save. I guess still everything is running good. Let's just hope it is. I don't need to change anything else. Let's change this title also. Save. Yes. What? But we were live, right? Are we not live? Live. Can someone please tell me, guys, if everything is working properly? I hope so. Yes, I think so. This is the stream. Why is this not showing? Yeah, showing now the preview and everything. Okay, superb. Superb, superb, superb. So we have Opus 5, guys. We have Opus 5 live. Claude Anthropic just announced it. Claude Opus 5. And it is beating even Fable on a lot of benchmarks. From agentic terminal coding to knowledge work to agentic search to computer use, as well as your agentic coding with Frontier Code. DeepSuite, it's still behind Fable, but on Frontier Code, it's ahead of Fable. So that's exciting. And we have business workflows, we have legal and health. Of course, still Mythos is better, and biology again. This is better at biology also. And I guess, do we have safeguards, guardrails as well on this also? It works more efficiently other than other models. It is new default model on Claude Max and the strongest model on Claude Pro. Damn. This provides great improved performance for the same cost as its predecessor, Opus 4.8. I wish I used all my usage today because we just got Opus 5. I'm so excited. I have almost full usage and I don't know when they are going to. As of now, I don't have it in my extension. Let me see if I have a new update in the extension. No, we still don't have. Let's hope the updates come soon so we can start coding as well with the Opus 5. But as you can see right now, we have Opus 5 launched. Provides great performance for the same cost as its predecessor. So it's launched at the same cost as what Opus 4.8 was, right? Let's check Open Router, guys. On Open Router, has it arrived? Yes, it has. And they have fast also. Opus 5 is not available. Okay. Are they still updating it? Yeah, I think they're still updating it. It's still not out on Open Router. Let's wait for some time. Is it out on artificial analysis? I guess not. Like it's just been like 4 minutes since they have announced it. No, not here as well. So it will be interesting to see all these benchmarks that are coming along because it's such a crazy day. Opus 5 is out and I'm genuinely excited for this. Let me know in the chat, like, what do you guys think? Like, is it something you were excited as well? Because out of nowhere, it got dropped. Everybody was expecting it to drop next week because Anthropic does not drop models on Friday. They usually prefer Wednesday or Thursday. But the first time they did it, and it's super exciting. I think the weekend is all set for everyone. And I can believe it's at the same price as Opus 4.8. So I don't need to use Fable anymore. Like Fable is out of the picture for me, except if I'm doing very, very rare tasks. You see this over here, guys? Opus is beating Fable on almost most of the benchmarks. The only few benchmarks are health, your deep sweep, and that too, like hardly 1% I'm talking. Right? So it's crazy. So hardly 1% I'm talking about DeepSuite. And apparently GPT Soul 5.6 Soul is better at agentic coding. Like how great is that? But yeah, and other than that, even agentic coding frontier code, we are beating almost there with Fable. We are way better than Opus 4.8, way better than GPT 5.6 Soul. So it's crazy, I think. Right? Excels on valuable engineering, for example, in Frontier Bench, Opus surpasses all models and more than double Opus 4.8's performance at a lower cost per task. On Cursor 3.2, at max effort, the model performs within zero point 0.5 of Fable 5's peak score. Cursor Bench will be interesting to see. I don't know if Cursor Bench is out. I want to check Cursor Bench. I'm super excited about this. Cursor Bench. Oh, yes, we have Cursor Bench. Let me just screenshot this, guys. Let me just screenshot this. And let's post it on X, guys. Let's keep the updates live. Opus 5 is right next to Fable 5 on cursor benchmark. I guess now Fable does not matter. Now I guess it's a farewell Fable. The cursor bench at half the cost. Okay. I'm so excited. Opus 5 Max is literally right next to Fable 5 at half the cost. Right now, I'm coding with Fable 5 Medium. Even if you'll see over here, this is what I'm doing. I'm literally coding with Fable 5 Medium. I'll show you Fable 5 and Medium. And now I can comfortably code with probably. And Opus 5 Extra High is better than Fable 5 Extra High. What? And check out the cost, guys. Is literally half this cost. Opus 5 High is so good. And check out the cost for Opus 5 High. Damn. What is this level of intelligence at this price? Opus 5 High is my new go-to coding model. It's literally next to. Okay, the Grok. Yeah, of course, Grok we can't. It's better than Fable High. How? Opus 5 High is better than Opus Fable 5 High, and Opus 5 Extra High is also better than Fable 5 Extra High. Mind blown. My mind is literally blown, guys. I'm blown away. This is no more a leak. It's here. It's not even near, it's better. At $8.23, I'm getting 70%. And for Fable, I have that in $17.32 for that 70.5%. And just you see the token. I'm only utilizing 62,000 tokens approximately. And here I'm utilizing 13,500 tokens. Wow. I don't know if Fable is required anymore. Anthropic can gladly take Fable out. Whatever usage I have, I'll show it to you guys. For Fable, I have, I think, the maximum amount of usage possible. Where is it? Now we are talking, guys. Now we are talking. You see this Fable? I have to, like, of course, my limits just got reset today. All models, yeah, it's 4%. Fable, I don't need it. You can take it away. I don't know when I'm going to use even Fable now. I can just literally blindly code with Opus 5 High and maybe Opus 5 Extra High. Opus 5 Extra High cost me 7.5 and Opus High cost me $4. Literally half the price. And intelligence is better than Fable 5 Medium, which is right now my go-to coding model. Right? And now I'm gonna replace my Fable 5 Medium or even Fable 5 High to Opus 5 High. I just need to plan with Opus 5 Max and then get down back to Opus 5 High. How much was this? Okay, so Opus 4.8 Max was $5.77. Opus 5 Max, of course, is a little costlier at $8.23 for the same task, right? Because of its intelligence. That's the difference. That's why the difference is coming. Opus 4.8 Extra High was only 59.4% intelligent, $4.50. Now we have Opus 5 Extra High at $7.50 at 70%. Almost a jump of 10% intelligence. Literally 10% intelligence. All the Opus models have a near jump of 10% in performance. All Opus models have a jump, have a near jump of 10%. 10 freaking percent of its day. It. All Opus models have a near jump of 10% of the predecessor. Damn. We are the first one reporting everything live, guys. I thought I'm just gonna code today, and I don't think I will be coding today. We have so much to cover now. I think people are going to test it like crazy, and we're going to cover all of that testing. Meanwhile, if this kind of drops, let me check. 2.218. Yeah, this is the latest one. Let me see. If I search point 1.19. No, as of now, we don't have it. But how crazy is this? I can use it in terminal, of course. But look at this, guys. Look at this. Okay, cursor benchmark 61,078, 69.3. Let's see. I think Matt must be live, right? He must be talking about this already. Yeah, he is.
5-hour session. So I'm going to be good on this account. And then the current week is 11%, and then Fable is 16%. Actually launched yesterday. Workflow. Put this in. That's fine. Igno. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? There's no way. There's no way it runs at 60 tokens per second. There's no reset yet, but we're gonna expect one. Yeah.
Damn.
Just create 1%, and then
I need to max out.
Level.
I am just gonna start this. So happy. Okay, so yeah, cursor benchmark is here, guys. We are way ahead. Nobody can beat Anthropic. The top 4 places are by Anthropic. You cannot beat Anthropic at its game, at its own game. You cannot possibly beat Anthropic. You cannot possibly beat at its game. Damn. I wish you guys are here to see this. This is revolutionary. Trust me. This already, like, people are gonna go crazy about it. We are covering everything, guys, over here. Like, just to see this, that we have Opus 5 already here. How crazy is that? Then we have this cursor benchmark, of course. Yeah. You cannot beat Anthropic. Look at this chart. This is high, extra high. Almost a jump of 2.5% intelligence. Then you have, what is this? Okay, this is GPT 5.6 Soul Max 67.2, and high is 66. So just imagine yourself. Do we have it on artificial analysis yet? Nope. Yet. We have it on Open Router. Yes, we have it on Open Router. $5 input, $25 output with 1 million context window, and we have 61 tokens per second. That's crazy for Opus 5. If you have 61 tokens per second. Wait, guys, let me quickly put a link on my Instagram chat. Coding and testing with Opus 5. If you don't mind me, just 1 second. I guess there is no one on anyways. So over to my, just put story. We have Opus 5 in the freaking house. Not again, guys. Coding and testing Opus 5. Okay, I don't know. This is the best thing possible. I don't know if I'm going to sleep. Coding and testing Opus 5 stories. Our story is live, guys. So we are going to test Opus 5 today. We're going to code with it as well because it's crazy.
Crushing Fable 5 and it's crushing GPT 5.6. Also in
Right? If we just talk about benchmarks, it's crushing all GPT 5.6 model. Even on extra high, we are crushing GPT 5.6. We are crushing Fable 5 on extra high. What more do you need? Let me just mention stuff. I can share it on the other page as well. So that's also important, guys. Damn. Who expected this to happen today? Who? I did not. I surely did not. I did not see it coming. Oh, damn. Superb. So we have Opus 5 in the house, which is almost equivalent to Fable 5. Way better than that in a lot of cases, as you can see over here. And in coding, I think it's crushing GPT 5.6 Soul, Grok, everybody. And the best part, the pricing is same as Opus 4.8. So $5 input and $25 output per 1 million. And the speed is 61 tokens per second. That's another significant achievement, guys. That's another significant achievement. This in itself is a huge achievement for Anthropic. And you literally cannot beat Anthropic at its own game. Trust me, guys. You can launch whatever GPT models, you can launch whatever and whoever you want. When Anthropic comes out with something, they comes out with a bang. And that is the truth, no matter how you will deny or if you will deny. So I'm pretty excited about this. I did not expect Anthropic to drop it today, and that too with such a big bang. I'd love to see what he's up to because I know he tests thoroughly everything. So I'm just waiting for him to kind of do the testing and see what the output is like. But yeah. In the meanwhile, I'm guessing artificial intelligence should drop any moment. I would love to check it out. Here also must be running all their testing. But let's see what they have written apart from this. General greatly improved performance of same cost as its predecessor. Charts, okay, superb. Yeah, this we saw. RKGI. No, novel problem solving by cost. Opus 5 high is here. USD log scale. Effort lead ladders unless otherwise noted. Okay, is it also cheaper than uh, GPT Soul Max? So GPT Soul Max is 569. It's costlier than that. Definitely costly, but not so far, I would say. It's a little costlier, yes, but not so far. So I wouldn't call it like bad, but yeah. definitely costlier than GPT 5.6, but also you're getting slightly better intelligence, and like the numbers, the actual numbers are actually correct with GPT, right? Like you can see agentic terminal coding 43.3%, and this is 34%. Fable was 33 and Opus was 21. What is this? What is this improvement? More than twice? Knowledge work, beating everyone. Novel problem solving is out. 3.2, 1.57.8. You can sit and brainstorm with Opus 5 now. Agentic search. Okay, agentic search is almost equivalent, but it is better than Fable 5, so that's crazy. Multidisciplinary reasoning, that's also great. So imagine how much you can brainstorm with this. Like it's crazy. Let me just update it on my update must. I'm just updating my actual Claude app, guys. So we will start with one of the tasks with Opus, and I think it will be a crazy good output that we are going to get. I have a task in mind. I'll show it to you. I'll actually show you the previous output as well that I think I got with Opus and I think Fable or Opus, but now we are going to take up a notch. So that's crazy. Business workflows. See, nobody is even close to Opus 5 on bench. It's beating Fable. How is that even possible? Agentic coding, still, I think Fable is slightly better. But apart from that, nothing else. What? Okay, yeah. So this is our. So I was actually today working on YC's RFS, right? If you don't know YC, Y Combinator release a list of startups, and I was like, okay, let's see what each of these ideas are. So I asked it to explain. Now I don't need to use this. I'm going to use Opus 5. Okay, and we are going to switch to Opus 5 permanently. Who was Opus 4.8? I don't even want to hear its name. And now we are going to put, let's say, extra high effort, right? What is the extra high effort? Let's see. If you'll see over Opus extra high, it's 69.3, slightly worse than this. And I'm also saving a dollar, almost a dollar. So yeah, I can use this also. I can use high also. Both are great. So maybe I can use high also, right? But okay, it's okay. We can use extra high. We can even use max. We have the $2,200 plan. So now I am using Opus 5 and I want you to do this research again and figure out this gap and also what we should build for each of these ideas. All right. So we this is the first prompt that I've given with Opus 5. Let's see what the output is. They say it's 60 tokens per second. So we should also see similar speeds at the lower cost. Like this is the maximum level of intelligence you can get except Fable 5 Max. And you cannot even think about using Fable 5 Max for your credits, right? So yeah, I think I'm just waiting for it to drop over here. I wish it drops soon on extension. Check as of now extension. Yeah, we need extension over here. But regardless, guys. Okay, so our response is already ready. Okay, it already asked, what do you want? Do you want interactive HTML pages? Do you want detailed chat response? Do you want Word document? Okay, let's create a HTML page. Okay, I'm just gonna drop the intelligence a little. Let's put it on high. And okay, let's put it on extra high. Yeah, and let's use interactive chat. What length should be what we should build use? Small team wedge, venture scale swing, both. Wedge then endgame. Okay, cool. So let's see. We are testing it real time on a real query, which is on the Y Combinator request for startups list. I'm actually going to submit either an idea for this session as well, or I'm going to submit Pulse. Let's see, but this is going to be an interesting. In the meanwhile, we are just waiting for it to. Oh, so feeling it. Please come, please come. Last update 1 hour ago. I want it. ASAP. Marketplace. Oh yes, we have 219. Let me search. We have it, we have it, we have it. We have it. 2.1.219. Okay, it's not showing. Let me just do one thing. Let me restart my anti-gravity. I think we should have it now. Tensions. Yep. Have it. 19. How do I refresh this? I am literally beating my keyboard over this. Need it? They've launched it, man. You see this over here? It's already published 17 minutes ago. Yeah. I get who use. I told you guys. I told you. Do not buy any subscription and wait for a week. Did I not tell you that? Everybody was thinking to switch to ChatGPT or Grok or everywhere. I told you, do not switch. Wait for another 1 week and you will get a gift at your hand. And that's what we got with Opus 5. We have a model which is as smart as Fable with the price of Opus 4.8. What more do we need? Okay, let it be. Okay, it's still running. Let's also check the usage. Okay, right now we are at 0% of session usage, and all models are at 4%. And Fable, though I am not using. So let's see how much usage also it will take. But it will be great to see. Okay, let's see what Matt is doing. Do we have any progress with him? Is he running something? Uh, and this too, I really envy this. He is doing wonderful, wonderful job. People are still saying Opus 5 is out, bro. As if he's not using it already. So yeah. But anyways, don't worry, guys. Our reset must be coming, and we have already gotten a reset yesterday. So I'll be sad if I get it now. I wish Anthropic also launched something like ChatGPT where you can actually use your reset as you like. That is literally the best feature I feel that ChatGPT has. Whew, still no update. We'll keep an eye, guys. We'll keep an eye though. That's what I'm gonna do. Right over here. It will take time to launch it in anti-gravity. If I want, I can install it. But yeah, do they tell like what is it they're updating in this version? No. Okay, cool. No way. So yeah, this is what's happening. Let's look at what's happening on the X, guys. Already 246 tweets around it. Opus 5 is the story. Half a point behind, less than half the price, and it gets better down the card. Beats Fable 5 Extra and cost $4 per task. Made their own best model obsolete on value. This is huge. This is actually huge. Let's see what you can do. Is now on AI Gateway with support for fast mode. Realme GTA 6 and Web GPU make this funny thing. I've had two Luna models options since yesterday. Which one is better? Time for Opus 5, bro. Great guy. He's also building in public. I genuinely admire him. Today, buddy, why use VS Code? It sucks these days. But yeah, I'm even using something worse. I'm using anti gravity. So I'll tell you why I use this. I have tried everything. I've tried Claude Code in Terminal and other ADEs and everything as well. But I like to see what am I coding around and what exactly is happening. And that is something that anti gravity and VS Code gives me. VS Code also I don't like where it's too complex. Anti gravity is very clean. And with anti gravity, I can actually see what my code is doing. I can actually take actions. So I can actually carefully code. Vibe coding is risky if you don't carefully code, right? So that's why I use this. I use cursor. I can use cursor too, but you cannot use your plans with cursor, right? I have a $200 plan of Claude code. I cannot a Claude. I cannot use it with cursor properly. I have to pay extra for cursor and everything. Cursor is great if you are doing working with multiple models. Their usage is also good, but I cannot use my own uh, subscription with it, right? If I'm not wrong. Let me just check. Can I use my own Anthropic subscription in Cursor? I think I can't. No, you cannot, right? I cannot use it. So, what will be the point? If I have to buy Cursor subscription, that is way too costly. And the value that I'm going to get is not good. So, better to use something where I'm getting the maximum value, and that is here, right? That is the reason why I use this. In fact, even I will suggest if you are good with vibe coding, Do not go with cursor. Cursor is for people who are either using a lot of multi model orchestrations, like one thing you are doing on Claude, then second thing you are doing on GPT. Otherwise, cursor is not for people who are building dedicatedly and need higher limits, because then cursor is useless. I need super high limits. I'm building so much. I'm researching so much. I'm doing so many tasks. So I cannot rely on cursor. You see, right now we have 5 agents running. Already 7 minutes it's been. Let's check the usage quickly. We have already used 5%, because of course I guess we are using running multiple agents. This is for session, but of course on extra. So that's fine. I think it's ran 5 agents to kind of build something for us. I don't know whether it's building the whole thing itself. Let's see. I'm not stopping it now. Okay, no worries. I'm just waiting for this also to come so I can start working on the actual code. In the meanwhile, let's start our server. Right, let's show you guys what we are working. You can use Anthropic key and use it in your cursor. I can. Do they allow it? When you add an API key in cursor, manually select Cloud Code in chat request through your key. Anthropic builds your developer account direct. Oh, BYOK works in cursor, but I have to buy a cursor plan or something, right? Or I don't need to. What is the case then? Do I need to buy another cursor plan? No credit required. Okay. Where is BYOK? BYOK is applicable in all. Extended limits on agent, generous. They have these 320x, 3x cloud agents. Do they have this? Like, do I need to buy or I can use it on the free team? I can download it now. Let's try. Why not? Yeah, it's downloading. Let's check it out. We can try cursor also. I think if you're saying and if it works well for us, why not? But guys, the biggest news of the day is Opus 5 is out and it has equal intelligence almost as Fable 5. It is Opus 5 Extra High is beating Fable 5. And on the benchmarks as well, it is way beyond GPT 5.6 Soul, Opus 4.8, and in fact Fable. That's crazy. My friend is saying, waiting for it. It's out, buddy. I don't know where is he living today. It's out. So I think everybody should check it out. Whoever is working rounds out our cable Claude 5 family beautifully. I think it's an incredible daily driver. Pair it with Fable for planning, brainstorming, or fixing the hardest bug. You don't need to pair it with Fable. Why will you need to pair it with Fable? You literally are saying your benchmarks are better than Fable's benchmark. So why do you need to pair it with Fable? Use it standalone. But one important thing and one thing that he rightly pointed out is the Claude 5 family is complete. What a happy ending. Oh wow. Guys, Claude 5 family is now complete. We have Sonnet, we have Fable, we have Opus. Fable is of course the next level model, but now Opus 5 is literally next to it and it's beating it. Everyone and anyone can see. Like now you cannot even question. So yeah, kudos to Opus 5. Let's see. They have released this video. Builds a working wind tunnel. Oh nice. See this, there is a drift in the car. Nice. What else? Working with Claude Opus 5. On one Opus 5 is given a drawing of a machine part and asked to write code to rebuild as 3D free CAD model. The model intentionally given no directly view the drawing. Opus 5 responded by writing its own computer vision pipeline to pull the geometry, then reconstructed the full machine. Alignment and safety, misaligned behavior. It's better than Mythos, Opus, and Sonnet as well. They killed it. They killed with Opus 5. See this. Finding vulnerabilities. Of course, Mythos was on top, but how close is Opus 5? Literally 0.6%. And now I can check my security vulnerabilities of my code. That's the best part, right? What is Matt doing? Has he released anything? Oh, yeah, he has reviewed one thing, I guess. Oh, he has made the FPS shooting game. Yeah, first person shooter is done that he's working on. And it has a recoil? Crazy. You see the response, guys. I think everybody should just use this now. I'm going to install Cursor, guys. We are going to use Cursor also. If it is BYOK, then why not? We can try Cursor. What is my benefit of using Cursor with BYOK? Can I use it in the free plan? And also, what is the benefit over Cloud Code Terminal? Let's check it out. Why not research a little on? Let's try. Kimi 3 gonna launch the open source on 27, I guess. Oh, you mean they are going to drop the open weights? So I think there is still a lot of discussion happening, right, around Kimi 3. That Kimi K3 Chinese government is planning not to drop the open. They are still thinking about dropping them because they were not expecting their models to get this good this quick, right? They were also always thinking that they are 6 to 12 months behind the US labs, but apparently they are not. So they thought the Chinese government is still like thinking about dropping those, and US government is thinking about banning Kimikit. So it's a whole matter that is going on politically over these models. But yeah, if they drop the open weights, that will be great. I think the Cursor will host it, then Cursor will become even more useful, and other tools can also use those weights. So let's hope. You bypass, okay, benefits of Cursor. You only pay for exactly what you consume. You get immediate access. Yes, you can use on free plan, but major restrictions. You can use key for standard AI chat and inline code generation. Advanced, I need cursor tab and composer multiple. Okay. All right. Got it. I need cursor feature, of course. Cursor will promote Grok and composer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think Grok is not a bad model if we were talking about value for money, right? Like I think on cursor benchmark, if you'll see, I don't believe on this, but of course the value you see $1.50. And I think over here also, if I'll check on open router, Grok 5.4.5, it's $2 and $6. I think you cannot beat this, right? Fable is $5 and $25. So the intelligence to value pricing that you're getting, Grok is still quietly on the top. But if you are looking for frontier intelligence, then now nobody can beat Opus. Like I think nobody can even come close to Opus. Oh, this is fast. I got scared for a second. So yeah, it's $5, $25, and check this. I was not expecting this. They're saying the throughput is 61 tokens per second. That's a crazy speed for Opus. I don't know. And fast is 237. At double the price, Opus 5 fast is 237 tokens per second. What is this sorcery? I want to tweet about this. $237. 237 tokens per second. What is this magical speed with 5 fast? That's genuinely crazy. 200. I've never read such speeds. Which one was the fastest model? Let's check. Gemini, right? Gemini are known for its faster models. Let's look at Gemini 6 3.6 Flash. It is 158 tokens per second. It's such a small model, and its whole purpose is speed. It's shit on intelligence. And now Opus is out there with Opus Fast, 5 Fast, with the intelligence of Fable, and you're getting 237 tokens per second. This is not possible. I know the pricing, of course, is Fable pricing. But what is this? And you get this pricing for your whole usage, right? It's not like Fable that your usage is 50% cut or whatever. You're getting full usage. And even if you have immense load of work and you want something quick, you can do this at 237 tokens per second. Crazy. Wow, this is running since a while, guys. I think our usage must be through the roof. Current usage, current session is 12% on one task because it's building, it's researching, it has launched parallel agents. Let's see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen. It's going to build me a HTML. I am super excited about what it built. Wait, let me just check my prompt again. Want you do this research again, figure out this gap and also what we should. I think it has started to build. That's why it's taking so much. But okay, regardless, anyway, we are going to see this. Do we have 2 point? Can someone tell me when will I get it in my VS Code? Because they have already launched it. Marketplace, it's already out. Yeah, I'll just use my Opus to install. I'm not gonna wait for a new version of this extension of Claude for VS Code is already out, but I cannot see it on the extension. Can you check it and install for me? Okay, it's gonna install it for itself. Let's see what I'm using. Oh, I'm using Fable. Why am I using? Because I was like, why am I using Fable? I don't need to use Opus. Let's check the version of okay. Yeah, I think we might just install it ourselves and we'll have the latest model and we'll start coding and developing with it. Right. In the meanwhile, let's get back to the X guys. I think X is such a big deal today. Everybody's just gonna talk about one thing, including us, of course. Has landed in the arena the newest model. Oh, arena, it's already landed. Do we have the analysis? Oh, this is it. LM Arena. Yes. Do we have it on LM Arena? Let's check. Arena. Oh, they rebrand something wrong. Let's see if it is dropped on artificial analysis, guys. No, we still don't have it on artificial analysis, so we have to wait. So, what is Pulse HQ? Can you tell me? Of course, buddy. I can tell you what Pulse HQ is. PulseHQ.tech is a company brain where basically, if let's say you are in an organization or you are running an organization, you must be using multiple tools like GitHub, Slack, Jira, Gmail, Microsoft, Zoom, Granola, and whatnot. It puts together all the data, all the people of your organization in one place. So it's a brain for your whole organization. Your whole company's memory is at one place. So you can always search any feature. You can get to know how it was built, when it was built, by whom it was built. You can train your junior employees, give them the context. You can give context to your AI, right? You can give context to your Claude, you can give context to your GPT, you can give context to Cursor anywhere. It is basically an intelligence for your whole company, right? You can get any answers around it, you can generate reports, you can get prepared for your meetings, anything. If you would like to know more, if you can just go to pulsehq.tech and just check out this video. I'll play it for you if you'd like. Just let me know in the chat. It's a complete demo video that I've created. If you want, I can play it for you. I can also tell you how I built it because it's totally and completely built using AI. Just let me know if you'll be interested to check this out. Okay, let's see if we have the new. Yes, is now installed and verified. Do we have it installed or over? Yeah. One thing you need to do, reload the VS Code window. Command palette developer, reload window. Command palette. Okay, so we are just reloading. And let's see if we have the new. Yes, we have the new update to 2.1.219. Yes, so we can go ahead and actually build this. Oh my god, let's go. Friend is saying, oh my god. He's the first person who came on our stream. He's a streamer himself and appreciated us for other work we are doing. I'm genuinely very much thankful to. Yeah, cool. So it's out, guys. I think I let's start coding with Opus 5. Why not? Right? Opus 5, 1 million context. Superb. Let's use extra high. Yes. Or we can use high also or max also. It's up to us. Um, okay, let's start the server. I'll show you what is this new product that we are building. It's not actually a new product, it's an old product that we are currently improving on. So I'll actually show that to you as well. It's more like an Instagram management tool, but we are working on improving it. Right now, it's actually live, but if you'll go to simplify.ai, and this is something that we built with Fable, the whole UI of it. And from the landing site, now we are working on the UI of the actual application. Right now, the UI looks not so good. It looks like this. I'll give you an idea. And I have started the code and I'll show you the new UI, what we have built so far. It's cleaner, but it's still far behind. So we are going to work on each and every page one after. That's the plan. But in the meanwhile, let's also look at what Matt is doing because, oh yeah, Fable 5 versus Opus 5. Lava lamp test. Fable 5 design capability are much better than Opus 5 design capability. So as per his lava lamp test, he's still saying that Opus 5 design capabilities is not as good as Fable. Oh, sorry. Yeah, as not as good as Fable. That's an interesting part. Holy smokes. Claude Opus 5 just dropped near Fable 5 intelligence half the price. New default model in Claude. For everybody. It's going to be the new default model in Claude Max. Yeah, we are just starting the server. It to you what we are building over here also. Let me know if you got a chance to check out the video that I have on Pulse HQ, or do you want me to open it up for you? Or will Samantha? Nice to have you. Okay. Do we have it on artificial? Oh yes, we have it on artificial analysis. What? Check this out. Opus 5 is beating Fable 5 on artificial analysis. Opus 5 is beating Fable 5 on artificial analysis. What? I did not expect it. I don't think anybody expected this. Just spawned. Is it that powerful? It is. It is crazy powerful. Like so far, of course, people are testing. We are also testing it. We have just, yeah, I'll show you what we are doing and I'll show you the live work that we'll do with it. Let me just log in. Give me a second, guys. Log in here. Logging in. I'll show it to you guys. But I think it's definitely that powerful. I think on benchmarks also, if you'll check the official benchmarks by Claude itself, Anthropic itself, they are saying it's literally next to Fable and in a lot of cases better than Fable. It's beating Fable also in most of the cases. But we are still getting a lot of updates, so we'll get to know whether it's actually this much powerful or is it just on paper. That's why we are on X actually, to see how people are testing it and how people are moving ahead with it. But some benchmarks are crazy, like if you'll see, even AGI novel problem solving benchmark, Opus 5 is here. GPT 5.6 Soul is here. Opus 4.8. Like, what is this jump? It's a 10x jump, 6x jump to keep it, right? 6x jump is not a small thing in this level of intelligence. I don't think we have had anything this much jump or anything in a while. Yeah. So this is what we are currently building, guys. This is the improved version of this. So this is the current version. It's not bad, but I feel it's too cluttered. So we tried to simplify it like this. But I still feel we can make it way better. So that's what we are going to work upon today. We are going to actually check with Opus 5 how we can further improve. Right. So we are going to give the prompt and do that. But of course, man, it's crazy powerful. That's what the everybody is saying. That's what their benchmarks are. So we'll get to know. Even cursor benchmark is that good. If you'll go to cursor benchmark and you see Opus 5 Max is literally 0.5% behind Fable 5 Max and half the price. This is the biggest thing, right? It's half the price. Opus 5 Extra High is better than Fable 5 Extra High. Like I was scared of using Fable 5 Extra High. Now I can blindly use Opus 5 Extra High. So I think it's crazy. The update, everything is just like out of this world, to be honest. What we're gonna do now? We are going to do a lot of development. I think this weekend, whoever is building is not going to sleep. In fact, right now we have this already running where it has already took over 15% of our usage. We have just started one task. It's been running for last 30 minutes where we are building and researching around different landscapes. So we'll get to know, we are building interactive pages also. If you'll see, this is done 84 steps. These things are still running. So we'll get to know. We are doing this research on all the RFS ideas. RFS is basically by Y Combinator. Is it available in ChatGPT? Uh, okay. Nobody. It's not. ChatGPT is by OpenAI. So on ChatGPT, it's not available. You can use it on Codex. I am not sure if the support is out yet. For Opus 4.8, the support was out. But for this also, it will come out soon only. So you will be able to use it in Codex, not in ChatGPT. It's out in Claude. New to channel, what's up? What's your go-to AI model for research purpose? For all my purposes, I was using Claude since a while. Primarily, if the I need to do very thorough research around my code base, around something that I need to learn from, I use Fable. But now I can do that with Opus 5. So that's the biggest difference. At half the price, I'm getting the intelligence of Fable 5, or in some cases better than that. So now I will urge everyone to check out Opus 5 for sure, because I think it's going to change the game. That's what it's going to happen. It's still running these agents research. Yeah, it's still researching. You see, guys, all of this research is going on, and then we are going to get a proper output. Let's see how much more time will it take. We'll have to stop it at some point, but because we are in a hope that we are going to get a usage reset, that's why I'm just maxing it out. If you'll see, I am literally going to max out my usage just because of this. So now we are going to build this. We are going to do a thorough analysis, and I'm just going to give the prompt for that for our own particular code. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to thoroughly check UI, UX design, motion graphics, animations, features, colors, fonts, everything of each and every page and element of our platform. I feel there are less colors than before. I feel it's less interactive than before. I think we can clean it even more. I don't want huge boxes with less details. I want it to be very interactive, very responsive as the data comes in. So just see how we can improve each and every element of each and every page and then get back to me with a detailed report. Make sure you are doing a thorough analysis end to end. You do not miss even a single. Okay, so this is the detailed prompt that I have given. Then let's see what happens. Right? Like it's gonna take some time, but we'll get an idea. Arvil says use grayscale design. Grayscale design on purple design. Okay, sure. We can check that out as well. Let it run, or should I try in middle? Like I'll see a example of it because it's a good production part. So I'll just check grayscale design on purple. Like I know I'm just searching for a reference. Don't take it otherwise. How it looks. Okay, so it will look something like this. Okay, so something like this you are talking, right? But reverse. Ah, why is everybody checking if I'm human? Is it gonna be something like this? But I think on the reverse side, right? Like that's what you're saying. Grayscale design with purple design. But this actually looks sick, to be honest. Right? Like this looks real good. We can try this, man. The design is purplish like AS lock. Yeah, actually, I'll tell you why. For Pulse, that's not the case because this was completely built with Opus. This one I particularly built with Gemini 3.1. So all of this you see over here, even my landing site and everything, my logo is purple. So that's why I just kept it purple. Everything I built it with Gemini 3.1, and at that point, that was the best model for front end. So that's why it looks purple. But I take your input and I'm gonna use grayscale design. Let me just actually give it that prompt so it can actually use it. we can think about using grayscale design with purple design everywhere so it looks more classy, not AI slop and proper. So think thoroughly, think whether we can use it and how we can use it, and then include that as well in your plan. Make sure to check out each and every page and each and every element with it. Okay, man. So we are just giving it this prompt as well. Let's see what happens. I'm just, yeah, I think your input is definitely very valuable. It makes a lot of sense. And let's try. Maybe we'll come out with something good because even I was wondering, like, it looks like AI slop because of purple design, and I did not want it to look like that. But since my logo was purplish, I did not want to change it in the first place. You see the logo, so that's why. But I think your input definitely makes a lot of sense. Let's try grayscale design with this. Maybe it will transform our platform altogether. Why not? Okay, moving on. Anything else good happening where we are getting open updates? But yeah, you guys see, Opus 5 is beating Fable 5 on artificial intelligence. It's literally beating Fable 5. How is that even possible? Like, Anthropic made its own frontier model obsolete, completely obsolete. Oh, Nightbot deleted your message. I don't know why it deleted because I think you sent a link. Oh, that's why it deleted. Sorry, man. Just whenever you, how can I enable anyone's link in the chat? Let me check. I should be able to do that, right? Nightbot. Give me a second. I'll just check how can I let you guys put link in the chats because I want you guys to put chat. It's okay. I don't think anyone is doing anything bad so far in our community. Good for us actually. In low price, we'll have some good thing. Yes, absolutely. The pricing is half of Fable 5 and intelligence of Fable 5. So that's crazy. Plus, you get your full 100% usage with this. So it's not like a drama of 50% usage and all of that. So I think it's a crazy thing for us. It's a crazy good thing. And I think I've copied it. Okay, this is what you're saying. Yeah, this looks sick, man. This is like the grayscale. Okay, nice. Nice, nice. I'll try this. I'll try this. I've given the prompt to Opus 5. Let's see what it comes up with. It's right now capturing all the screenshots and stuff. So we'll get an idea soon. Damn, man, all of these agents are still running. Already at 18% usage. Let me stop it for once and actually ask it. Uh, are we doing only research with these agents or are we building actual product pages with this? Let me ask. Like, what are we exactly doing? Scroll that page. Okay, sure. We're here, or this is what you're saying? Looks good. The grayscale design. Fine. And then I have these options. Are not. This one is there. Are you talking about this one, man? Research only. Nothing is built yet. Ah, yep. I don't want you to research this much. I just want a simple gap research. Whatever you have come up with so far, just present me that. Okay. So whatever it has, let's take that. Uh, Commands, chat moderation, links. Yeah, enable. Okay, yeah. Now anyone you can paste link. I have made the setting. Anybody can try also pasting links. Now you are allowed to paste links. I hope till the time nobody pastes any bad links. But yes, today's stream we are talking about Faber Opus 5, and as you can see, the speed, the intelligence, everything is beating very close to Fable, way better than Fable in a lot of things, way ahead of GPT 5.6 Soul. So I think this is the biggest update of July. Within the month of July, we got so many models. We started with Fable 5 re release, then we got GPT 5.6 Soul, Terra, and Luna. Then we got Grok 4.5. Then we got even a model from Meta, if you guys don't know. Then we got Kimi K3. Then we got Quen 3.8. And now we just got Opus 5. So literally seven frontier models within a month. How what is the speed of AI? Right? I remember the times when there were Opus 5 and GPT-5 and all of that almost a year back. And now we have seven models in a month. What is this competition? Good for us as a developers, good for us as a builders, good for everyone. But this like literally sounds, and when you think about it, it feels crazy. Yeah, we have this something. Okay, I'll check it. In the meanwhile, yeah, it's still running, guys. So this is something we'll see. In the meanwhile, let's check out what do we have here. Do we have here? Type coding, ship AI, written code you can defend. I think, yeah. I think one thing people really don't focus on is the level of prompting. If you'll see my prompts, I try to give them as detailed and as possible because now I can use speech to text. So it makes a world of a difference, which I think everybody should. So think about that whenever you are prompting, try to prompt as detailed as possible. We are already at 18% usage. We'll max it out today. We'll figure out, we'll do a lot of stuff, but this is our focus for today. Going back here, do you see how fast everything is dropping in? Uh, yeah, it's crazy. Revan says, Namaskar ji. Oh, someone was in our chat today on X. That's crazy. I couldn't believe. Hi, Revant. How are you doing, buddy? Namaste. I usually don't focus on my X chat, but somebody came there. Cool. Yeah, you see this? This is the lava lamp test, guys. Opus 5, this is Fable 5. Um, Not good, to be honest. This does not look good. Uh, and yeah, this is way better. So maybe there is a possibility that Fable 5 design capabilities are still much better, but on intelligence front, both are quite equal. Asna Hanaf Tarnovic says subscribed Sia. Sia, buddy, thank you so much for joining in. I look forward to have you here again. Thank you so much for your support. I was wrong. I said Opus 5 would be as good as Fable. It's somehow even better. And oh yeah, it's half the price. Just use slash model to enable it. You don't need to use that. It's actually there for everyone. Opus 5 passes my vibe check as a daily new driver. Working with fast mode, yes, everybody is. Agentic coding. Yeah, this is not how it works. This is funny. This was funny. They marked it that this was better than this, but it's not. Anthropic reveals Claude Opus 5 to be consulted on development of future version of itself. We have a lot of things. This we don't need. Do we have any progress here? I really find this guy really good, and that's why I'm like follow. He do a lot of testing and stuff, so you'll get to know like on the UI UX front how everything is. But on the benchmarks, we have checked it out, and it's crushing everything. Intelligence level, it's on the top. Of course, over here also cost per task again. Opus 5 is right behind. It's still costly, but it's quite effective for sure now. Coding index, again, it's beating even GPT 5.6 for artificial analysis, which is a huge deal. Nobody beats GPTs on artificial analysis. They're a little biased, but now Opus 5 actually beat it. And agentic index again, like Opus 5 is right now through the charts on every benchmark. The official benchmarks, the other benchmarks is literally through the chart on the speed. And I am crazy surprised by this. Oh, Orville, look at this. If you are here, it's down to 103 tokens per second. The Opus 5 fast is now down to 103 tokens per second. I think the servers were not busy enough. So that's why we were getting 237 TPS. Now we are back to 103 TPS. So that was surprising. But yes, we did get a chance to see that 237 TPS for Opus. But now we don't have it anymore. Lol, yeah, right? Like it feels like such a cheat. Cloud Opus 5 is out now and it's hard model to love. We spent last week. Okay, so this guy tested it. across coding and everything. Here is our day zero vibe check. It's a poor man's Fable. It has many of Fable's personality quirks without Fable's genius. Okay. It breaks backward compatibility if you're using it with existing skills and workflows. Watch out. It will often stop early or otherwise miss your instruction. Okay. If you start from scratch, you'll have better results. Figure out that if he just started from scratch without his existing skills, he could get dramatically better results. Medium or low effort works better. Also found better results using Opus 5 on lower thinking level. It seems that the more time you give to think, the more likely to do more annoying behavior. All right. So hallucination could be a huge deal for Opus 5. It must be hallucinating a lot. Do we have anything on hallucination over here? Uh, Speed, price, cost, intelligence, speed. So it designed that page. Which page you're saying? Sorry. The one that we are seeing over here. Which page are you saying? Sorry, I didn't catch you. Which page? This page you're saying. This was designed with Opus 4.8. Now we are working with Opus 5 as per your instructions as well. Like you mentioned, right? Grayscale. So it's going to check design the grayscale plus violet system. So that is something that we have given it. Then we will see what it will design. Right now it looks like this. If you want to make a mind map, I'll show you. So right now it's looking like this. Let's see what we come up with after implementing that grayscale and violet design. Okay. Yeah. This is designed by Gemini 3.1, by the way. Not bad for 6 months back, but still bad. Okay. Oh, we have the new Bridge horror game. I think he builds this horror games, right? Where you get basically, yeah, he designs this. Looks good. Looks good. Okay. Yeah. So let's see. Your instructions are currently running grayscale plus violet system. I am excited to see what it comes up with. If it looks good, all credit goes to you, man. All credit goes to you because I was not thinking from that perspective. Are you like a designer or something, or you have been working around this or researching around this? Please feel free to share about yourself in the chat. Genius model is for biggest harder task. Okay, I think I'm thinking about switching it to maybe a high usage, or should we keep it extra high? High, let's try. Because it's already screenshot. Let's try extra high. Let's see if it is hallucinating. We'll switch it, but as of now, let's keep it extra high. I use for my biggest hardest task currently Fable. The smartest fast general is used for everything else currently 5.6. Has a personality of a genius but doesn't have its top end, so that puts it in a strange middle ground. That doesn't really have a home in day to day. I think I'll use it mostly when I run out of favor. That's an interesting breakdown that nobody expected. We just have something from Claude. Did they reset the limit? Check. Claude. What is the Claude devs? Yes. To upgrade existing slash Claude API migrate in Claude code. Yeah, use this on a API. Okay, Opus 5 is live. Yes, as of now they have not reset, but I guess they're going to. The announcement for reset must be coming very very soon, like maybe in an hour or so, at best. Most people should try this. So good. Started follow. Okay. What Opus 5 is better than Fable 5? They didn't get amount of usage they were expecting. Hence, in panic, they launched Opus 5, which is just a restrictive, less version of Fable. Yeah, that's true. It's just a less restrictive version of Fable. You just want to see the ghost. Nice. Nice. That was good. That was W, guys. That was real good. Meanwhile, do we have all the captures done? No, we are still capturing. We have a lot of screenshots to capture actually. All 41 captured, the entire render exactly in two gray values. Superb. So now we are just starting to work on the next step, which is fan out per cluster design. So we are going to fan out and design each and every cluster for. Okay, superb. Sounds good. Uh, Meanwhile, let's go back. X and what people are building. Just filled every creator out there. We are we read the Hexfield terms of service and we are shocked. What happened? Information is being stolen. If you're Hexfield, you're paying for them to use your profile prompts generation output to train their models. Isn't everybody doing that? Why are we just blaming Hexfield? And Nvidia and Hexfield are competitors, right? Are they doing it? That's why. But it's crazy to think like they're going to this extent, saying bad things about their competitor. Makes no sense. I think everybody is doing that. Try recreating Fall Guys using the exact same with Claude Opus 5 and Kimi K3. Okay. Seriously? Okay, guys. So left is Opus 5 and right is Kimi K3. Look at the colors. Look at these colors. How good this is. Damn. This looks actual game. This looks like actual actual game, right? If I'm not wrong. This doesn't look like a slop or anything. This looks like actual game. Yeah, Nvidia's CEO is on X, guys, finally, and he wrote a great article. Why open models matter. I haven't got a chance to read it, but I've saved it. I'm going to read it. 79.8 on terminal benchmark 2.1 for $76 in total inference cost. That's the number. Uh, Launching it 30% on RKGI. Yes, exactly. Everybody's thinking like novel problem solving. Like if a problem that it has never seen, what basically novel problem solving is. Like it's a problem that your model has never seen. Usually what happens is it was like 3%, 4%, 5% at best. That was what like the benchmarks were. Suddenly with Opus 5, we have 30%. Like that's not digestible, to be honest. AGI is near open. Yeah, AGI is near. For sure, if it is scoring 30%, we are quite close to AGI, guys. I'll take a sweet candy. Hmm. Opus 5 can silently fall back to Opus 4.8. On the server side, if you hit a guardrail, I have that feature off, right? Yeah. It's not going to switch the models for me. I don't know if from the backend it will do it, but it cannot switch it explicitly. Yeah. Guys, take it from Opus. What percent of coding tasks do you think can be done at high accuracy with Opus 5 low? I don't have hard benchmark numbers for Opus 5 low specifically. So it's a judgment call, not a measurement. My rough take is somewhere about 70 to 80% task. I'll tell you guys, when you're trying to judge any model so far with coding, except Grok and Composer, which are a little partial and biased for cursor, always check cursor benchmark. Cursor benchmarks are really good when it comes to coding, and you can actually check the intelligence and price over. So if they're saying you can use Opus 5 high, that's 66.7%. Fable 5 medium is 65.2, which was like something that I was using constantly. So now I can comfortably switch to Opus 5 high because it's way cheaper and the score is unimaginably good, right? Opus 5 low, I wouldn't prefer. It's 62%, so it's a good jump. So I'll probably go with this because even with Opus 5 low, right, it's $2.55. With Opus 5 high, I have $3.91. So without spending a lot more tokens, I am getting a lot more in, right? Extra high is quite a huge jump in terms of tokens. If you will see over here, extra high Opus 5 is 7.35. So it's literally double. So I'd also say do not use extra high unless you have a very complex task at hand. Prefer to go with Opus 5 high. This is now everybody's go to coding model. This should be everybody's go to. with the value, with the intelligence you're getting. Okay. He just generated another video. W. Yeah, everybody is shocked.
Okay, that is insane.
So this was generated with Opus 5 and Remotion that you see over here. So yeah, I think for a single line prompt, it's doing a crazy task. Damn, damn you, Dario. What have you made? Yeah, on grayscale plus purple, you see over here, Orville. It's also suggesting, and it fixes the AI slop feeling. It resolved what like a contradiction in two message. Your app is already grayscale plus violet. It does not feel classy because it was arrived by removing color rather than by designing a monochrome system. The pieces that makes monochrome look expensive are exactly pieces missing. A real neutral ramp with a tertiary tone, one gray temperature, genuine elevation tiers, and violet spent on what it means. Cool. So I think it has now good idea and plan. So let's see what it comes up with. Running. I think we should be able to see an output maybe in next 15-20 minutes, I am guessing. Gonna take time, of course. Can't get everything so easily. But now I don't need to fear about my usages, guys. I have 9% usage on all models. I am hoping they are going to reset it. Even if they don't, I still have 9% only. I am sorted. Now I'll of course be a little mindful of my usage, but regardless. Opus 5 is kind of feeling a bit quantized. Happening for anyone else? I don't think. Crazy. Anthropic literally beat GPT-5 in less than a month since it became publicly available. I have been using Opus 5 for the last 1 hour. As soon as it launched, and Anthropic has crushed it. Like a baby. Yeah, absolutely. Looks like a baby. Why did they call it Opus 5? It's better than Fable 5. Made a terrible choice. It's not good as benchmark. I feel it will not be as good as benchmark shows because, of course, then that will not make sense. It will be really good, but not as good as benchmark, right? Because I think that will be a little bit of uh, what do we call it, like not good for Anthropic's reputation, that the model that they were screaming on top of their lungs, the model that they were so confident and feeling absolutely wonderful about Fable 5, and their Opus is now beating Fable. How gimmicky is that? I think it's a marketing stunt on benchmarks, but I usually believe cursor benchmarks and it's crushing on cursor benchmarks. So that's why I'm also wondering, like, it could be a possibility. Like it's a huge possibility. So yeah, that's what it is happening. Wait, let how many tokens was my Opus 4.8 consumed? I want to check that. I want to compare tokens. So my Opus 4.8 Max was consuming $5.77, right? And now it's gonna consume 8.3 and 7.35, and this is 3.91. I think I should ideally be sticking to this because then I know my consumption will stay in the limits that I usually prefer, and I'll be able to code for longer periods. And if anything complex happen, we have our Fable. Why not? Opus 5 is out and numbers are actually stupid. No problem. It scores 3x higher than the next best model. Opus 4.8 got 1.5. Opus 5 got this. That is 20% jump in one generation. Exactly. How close are with AGI, guys? I predicted on day before yesterday's stream that AGI will be soon here in maybe next 1 year. Like we'll be very, very close to it, or we might have even achieved for a similar lower cost per task. As per them, this is Opus 5 cost per task. So as per them, it is better than GPT 5.6. Interesting. Not every one of it, but yeah, some of it. Good. Is sort on a scoring 61, more than GPT, which is 59, 1 point more than Fable 5. But remember it at a fallback. It doesn't matter. Numbers are numbers. Team 53. Everybody's gonna point out Anthropic on this. How can they make this mistake? Either they miswrote it. It's 54.3 or 54.4. Otherwise, this is great. And we say AI is going to take your job. Is now available in Skira for Skira Max. Startup idea for vibe coded products. Launch. Let's see what else is happening. We have any other releases after that? So everybody's running, everybody's building. We are also building, of course. Now writing for specification. Okay. Did it got stop or is it writing? Uh, are you currently working or are you stopped? Check. I think it got stopped. Why? To be honest, nobody was expecting that. Okay, yeah, it's actively working. All right. Okay, cool. So it's actively working. So we are sorted here. Let's check our usage. We were at 18. Now we must be at 19 or 20 or something. 24 actually. 6% usage it took. Must be launching parallel agents or something, correct? Yeah, it's working. Let's see. Orwell is not there, I guess. Former trillionaire. Why? Is Elon Musk no more a trillionaire, guys? Net worth today. Declined from a peak above 1.5 earlier in June, follows back on Tesla plummets 14%, costing Elon $18 billion. Ah, that's he literally is tweeting that he is a former trillionaire. uh, you gotta be kidding me. Count the number of fingers. One, two, three, five. It used Opus 5 high. One model progressing too fast for a tiered capabilities. Tired people, they are just leapfrog each other. It's confusing. We'll have one model with desired intelligence level depending on how much money you want to. I think now it is the case, right? You have to just buy one subscription and stick to it. Because if one company is beating it, the next company will do anything to beat it, like in as quickly as possible, as soon as you don't really need to like switch your subscriptions quickly, even if the frontier intelligence is not something that you are using. That's gonna happen because if one month you're using one model, the other month you're using another model, it just makes a lot of mess with your context and your whole work and your tools and everything. I guess yeah, that's the case. So yeah, we have started working on our plan. Spec density live data. What we are going to do. Then I will be further working on this to reduce the number of blocks and data and everything we have on the whole site, right? Yeah. Anthropic is calling it most aligned model they have ever shipped. Same way OpenAI admitted its model escaped a sandbox and hacked Hugging Face. Yeah. Terminal coding went from this. Novel problem solving is crazy. Computer use, yes, is beating. So if let's say now I am using my cowork, that should be crazy good. And I'm excited to use cowork a lot. I use cowork a lot. So whenever I'm harnessing Claude for using my browser and stuff, that must be improved significantly, right? Like I think one thing we never understand is how each of these benchmarks are important and where they get used. So let's learn it together today. Okay. Let's learn all of these benchmarks together. I want to do that because everybody just keeps on talking about these benchmarks, but what are the real world use cases of these? Let's ask Claude. Let's get to Claude only. Give me a second. I'm just gonna ask it, guys, in front of you. Don't worry. Yeah, we are going to use Opus 5 and High, of course, makes this. So these are the benchmarks that everybody keeps talking about, but nobody actually understand these benchmarks in layman terms. How and where these benchmark comes into the picture, and how is it an individual or their work? Can you explain me these benchmarks in layman terms as to what this means and where it will help me? Super. Let's see what we come up with because I want to learn about these benchmarks and it will help you guys as well to understand these benchmarks. We keep hearing about agentic coding and deep SWE and whatnot. So let's actually see if this makes sense or not and where do they come from. I want to see has built to that. Cool. So cursor benchmark we saw. This also we saw. I wanted to check it on hallucination, but I don't think it's there. I actually want to see what it is doing on hallucination. I don't see. Pricing wise, yes. What to even say? Oh, fast is down to 62 tokens per second. What? I guess my chat got deleted. Damn, what did you say? Or well, can you tell me? Oh, I think it was a previous message or something. What? Yeah, it must be. Okay, what kind of work do we do? We do software technical work, chat explanation only. It's asking me for every single time. Whether you want a document, whether you want a chat answer, or what do you want. So this is something new that I'm observing with Opus 5, right? Which I did not see with Opus 4.8. It's asking me too many questions. Whenever I'm giving an input, it's asking me more personalized questions. It's also asking me about how do I want the output in form. Do I want it in form of chat? Do I want it responsive like HTML or do I want it in a document? I think that's a progress itself that it takes in the output before just throwing anything at me. So I think yes, it is becoming smarter and smarter from. Okay, let's learn all of this. Give me a second, guys. I'll just come back to this. But you see, Orwell, again, our fast is now dropped to 62 tokens per second from 237 tokens per second. We are to back to 62 tokens per second. And let's check how it is. Yeah, this is still 57. This is fine. Let's tweet this. That this is now down to, let's, what, now down to 62. That's crazy. We went to 237 tokens per second. You guys can see the proof over here. right? And then we are getting over. I hope this won't get deleted. Didn't get you, buddy. Like decode as in, can you try to send the link again? What is it? Can you tell me a little? I don't want to decode it on the chat. Oh, it's a base 60. I don't want to decode it on stream, buddy. That will be a little risky. Uh, uh, your browser cannot display this file as is. It's not displaying the file, buddy. Is it like a PDF or something? Due to space X. Yeah, yeah. Due to SpaceX, yes. But now he's no more a trillionaire. That. But I'm unable to decode it. It's all right. Can you tell me what was it about? If you can just give me an idea. I'm sorry, it's not about not trusting, but it feels a little risky. You can understand on chat or anything. That's why I'm a little scared. Because I've seen a lot of creators fall into trap. I know you are a genuine person. I can see you on Twitter as well. But a lot of people kind of scam and stuff, right? So it's always gets a little risky. But yeah, we have taken your suggestion. Let's see what we build with this. Create elements across 12 files. Yeah, we are already building that grayscale design that we were talking about. I don't know. It's all right, man. Can you tell me what was it about? It happens. Grok 4.5 and Opus 5 are alone on Pareto Frontier. What's Pareto Frontier? Grok. Sorry, I could not. So Elon Musk is tweeting on Pareto Frontier are alone. Grok is here, and then you have Opus 5. Fable 5 is new Claude son. Yay, Claude, this is released. I think we are just looking forward to a announcement where they're going to reset our limits. That's what we want. We'll be able to reset our limits. That will be crazy. Because why now I broke compound engineering, but I also like it, love it, and hate it. Coding with it without many skills, and it's nice at medium effort level. Just remember to let go of your skills and big mega prompts. I tried with compound engineering, it kept turning control to user, even though it's an enormous flaw. It's extremely annoying, so I have to start rewrite compound. Deleting the message because I was sending my dribble account. Oh, you're sending a dribble account. I'm sorry. I think I can check it out from your X, right? Let me just do that. Let me just pull up your dribble account if that is what you. This is it, right? This is your dribble account. I can see it on your X. You did send a message over there, so I could see. Okay, you're a product designer. Oh, nice. That's why you have the knowledge of these colors and everything. Nice, man. A product design. Drive desk. Feet away. Oh, this is the truck. Turf tracker golf course. So you built it like manually, Figma, AI. How did you build it? These designs that are there. Like, do you use AI? Do you manually design them? Do you use any tools? This looks sick. This looks super clean and sick. Manually, nice man. What is the turnaround time for like a design like this? If I'll just ask you, like, what is the turnaround time for something like Figma and Illustrator? Yeah, this also looks. I built something like this with Fable. Of course, it was not as clean as this because you cannot beat your your skill set. But yeah, it was quite close to this. Like Fable actually produce these kind of outputs. 1 to 2 hours per mobile screen. But what are your thoughts? Since you are doing so far this stuff manually, uh, do you not like to switch to AI, or do you think it's still far behind? Or what are your thoughts as a product designer if I'll ask you to build this using AI? Like, because if I'll now give this reference to AI, it will build it for me, right? Like close to your reference, maybe not as exactly as but 90% of it. What are your thoughts as a product designer? Are you working with AI tools or not? Like, what are your thoughts? But nice man, good one, good going. I am not on dribble, so yeah. But great work, definitely. X is global town square. Didn't post on X for 3 years. He runs platform with over a billion returned. Never had an X account. Today he signed up and made his first. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Every line of code touching the X system will be open source and third party audited. Only transparency deserves trust. We are getting it. AI is good for user flow, not for design. Okay. That's a perspective, I think, different perspective, I would say. I don't know. I have never thought of it that way because I was never good at designing or like flows or anything. I knew coding. I was a machine learning engineer before. I was an entrepreneur and now still. So I have always been look forward towards the output and not like, of course, by optimizing my cost, time, and everything. Okay. Cool. Yeah, we were just learning about. Oh, somebody built all of this with Opus 5. Let's check. Okay, so this is another game. I don't know what this Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay, so something went bad there. I think what he was building on. Black Ops Zombies. Let's see. Let's see. How did this Black Ops Zombies work? Black Ops 2, by the way. I am excited to see. I hope he does not give us copyright strike or anything. We are just trying to see. Not bad. What do you think, guys? Definitely good. This is good. This is good work on front end. A little distorted, a little straight, but good. Yeah, but good. My bad. Okay, let's continue with. Yeah, we were just trying to understand what different benchmarks are. I have sent you on X. Yeah, I'm opening. Yeah, yeah. This we checked. This we checked. Or will we just checked your portfolio on stream? I think your chats are coming like after a lot of delay, or you are really behind in the stream. Can you click on like go live now? Something is happening. Like we checked your complete portfolio that you DM'd me on. Okay, quick framing because my whole list check. The one mental model. Older AI benchmarks for exams. Here is a question, give an answer. Almost everything on your list is a job trial instead. Here is a machine, a repo, a browser. Go do the actual task. Second thing to know, a benchmark's number tells you less than its saturation level. If everyone scores 90%, it's a solved access and real level. If everyone scores 30%, that's the current frontier interesting one. If everyone scores under 1%, it's a okay. Four coding ones, your zone. From the terminal, benchmark and harbor team can agent live inside a shell and get real work done, install things, debug ANV issues, commands, recover when something breaks. 74 tasks in the bench was 34. Okay. So frontier bench basically is where you put it in a shell, because I guess you didn't approve the chat. No, no, no. So image, I think in general, I'm not getting any option to approve your chat or anything, but in general, I'm not able to check out any image. Like I cannot check it. If I'll go to even my ex, you have sent the dribble link, right? That I checked. Tech friend, hey Apu, thanks for the comments on. Hey buddy, how you doing? You streaming today or not? How's the harness benchmarking going on? You have a new participation with Opus 5. What's the plan? Are you going to do a lot of some benchmarking for this too? It looks sick so far. I've been just checking some news and benchmarks. So yeah, it basically it lives inside a shell, and you give it has given 74 tasks, and you need to work on it, debug the issues, change the command, and install different. Deep Squeeze engineering task basically meaning written fresh rather than scraped. Uh, what kind of models do effectively seen answers in training? Okay, yeah, it's contaminated now. They're saying X be like this feature is only available. Oh, okay. This feature is only available for encrypted conversation. Let me check if I can do that. Do you want to send it to me on Discord? Just Discord is in the description. You can send it to me in Discord. Can you check that? Let me know once you send it. I'll pick it up from Discord. I think there you'll not face any sort of these issues. They are measuring different time horizons, autocomplete length, ticket length, multi-day project lengths are genuinely different capabilities. Long horizon tasks, driving a real operating system, clicking, typing, tabbing. Yeah, I think I just received your picture. Now it's working. Allow me a Okay, so this is what you have shared, right? I can show it on the stream, right? By mistake, I already did, but not for long. If you want, I can show it, right? So this is your flow. This is what you're talking about. Nice. Have your window. You design like this. All of these icons, layers. Great, man. That's a lot of work, to be honest. Like if I'll just think about it, that's genuinely a lot of work that you're doing. And why are you not using like AI tools? That's what I was asking you, right? Like, what makes you stop using these AI tools and maybe do 80% of this work and 20% you make the improvement, right? I'm just thinking about AI first approach. I'm not saying that, you change the way you work or anything, but take a AI first approach where let AI solve it to an extent for you. And then with your expertise, your inputs, you make it way better. Yeah, do use AI. Okay. Like where exactly, if you don't mind us? The model has ever seen with rules it has to figure out by playing. Untrained humans score near 100%. Frontier model scored 1% at launch and 2 million. Okay, humanity last game. Nice. So this is what the benchmark information is, guys. We are just going through. What is RKGI? What is frontier code? Okay. What is deep SWE? They are saying deep SWE is a little saturated. Models already see this data in training. Frontier bench is great, where models are not performing so far really good. Then browser com facts that hard to find but easy to verify once found. Okay. Okay. Computer use do we have over here? I want to check. How's cool. Good to know. A good to know thing, I would say. Okay, how far are we over here, guys? We have used up 30% of our usage. Okay, we started at zero. We did one task which almost took 18%, so we cannot blame. This coding task so far has taken 12% of the use, but it is working heavily on the whole code. We are completely transformed how it looks right now. Right now, it looks something like this, and we are going to see very soon how and what it has improved. There is a chance it has not improved it at all, or there is a chance that it has improved a little. So it will be great to see. Uh, Video people are talking about is Kimi better or this is all right. Yeah, so this is something that someone built with Opus 5. I don't know is was it one shot or multiple shot? I'm guessing it can't be one shot. A little bad on the physics, but not too bad. Like design looks sick. If you can create a game like this, maybe in like 1, 2, 3 hours, then it's a great thing in itself. Weather card by Opus. Oh, nice. What do you think about this design, Orwell? Do you like this design? I check the PDRs and to understand the client meeting transcripts. To research, I sometimes use Mobbin's MCP with Claude or Cursor to generate a mock design with the reference from Mobbin. Okay, nice. I checked Mobbin a few days back, but yeah, I think it's a great tool, right? Like to kickstart your work for inspirations and stuff. I also checked it. I think when I was working with Pulse, but I think yeah, for inspiration, this is a great tool, regardless. That was spatial UI. And your knowledge is great on UI UX. Knowledge is absolutely wonderful. You're building, you're a freelancer, you work somewhere. How is it? Singularity. Okay. Oh, this is trippy. This is trippy, man. Oh, damn. These are just some of the things that were built using Opus 5, guys. This, as our friend pointed out, spatial UI looks really good. The whole transformation and stuff. This is a game, looks crazy. This looks super trippy and nice, to be honest. And it's like, I think, yeah, great. And this is a comparison as well with Fable 5 Max to Opus 5. Okay. So this looks more complete. You see tents over here. This is all like part here and here. This looks like better in terms of like more realistic. You have green, you have proper fort like this, but aesthetically the above one look like the colors, but the brightness and everything over here. I think yeah, Fable still beat Opus on design. And this is GPT 5.6 Soul and Opus 5 side by side. This is gimmicky. This is fine, but yeah, no comparison, guys. Comparison. That was fun. Yeah, that was fun. Trippy and fun. Yeah. I comment. We put Opus 5 through our code review bench. It wrote most precise actionable comments we have ever measured. A precision specialist which pairs well with a recall model. Okay. Code Rabbit is saying it's the most precise actionable comments we have ever. This will destroy OpenAI. Exactly. I asked Claude 5 on launch ad. This is Opus 5 launch ad. This is that those neon boards that we used to see, right? outside those clubs and bars and stuff, like those neon boards, something like that. Do we have Minecraft? He usually posts a lot of Minecraft. Bridge mine. Sure, man. Allow me some time. I'll share it with you. Don't worry. I'll 100% share with you. Just remind me a bit. Once we'll end it, I'll share it with you. I don't want to just risk it. So I'll share that detail with you that you're asking. Usage to die in a day. Opus 5 just changed that. Ran 100 of agents today. Session 5% level intelligence. But it sips instead of draining it. Half the tokens per task. Anthropic also stacked 50% limits from on top. For once, use not problem. Max finally feels literally mocked Fable 5, all the benchmarks that matter. I want to see some crazy output. If someone has built any, our code is where? Okay, we are almost done. We are almost done. We are almost done. Nothing has been executed. Section 6. Section 6 sequence the work in 3 tiers. The with tier 1 being token layer, no call set. Say the word and I'll start here. Yeah, sure. Let's start and finish it end to end so I can check all the changes that you have made thoroughly for each page and each element. Okay. And in the meanwhile, let's see what it has, the progress that it might have made. So currently it looked like this. Takes some time to load for sure. Okay, yeah. So this is Minecraft. Minecraft with 5. There is one house in the middle of water. Keeping that aside, this is insane. The detailing, you have glass, you have flowers. Check this out. This is crazy level of detailing on this. Okay. I don't think it has much of the changes. We'll have to see. There are very few changes that it has done. I'll see. I'll ask for it. Check later. Oh yeah, it started to write now. So it has made all the plan and everything. Okay, so far we only had plan. Okay, this was all the audits. We wrote the design audit basically. See this? This was the file that it wrote. How many lines of file? 400 lines of file that it wrote. And now we have started to make the change. That's why. I was like, why did not make any changes? Cool. Now it makes sense. Over here we have Nightbot. Uh yeah. Look at this Minecraft. I think this part is still not good, but yeah. You asked how I use AI. I use Cursor to create Figma plugins and some Chrome extensions. Okay, nice. That's why I think you were recommending Cursor because you use it a lot. But yeah, anyways, Cursor is a great product regardless of it. But it's good to know that's how you're using. So you're a freelancer, buddy, or you are working in a company doing a job or studying? What is it? Back here. Same prompt for 4 AI image models. Nice. It's also good. Freelancer. Okay, nice. Slides across was 4.65. Even the benchmark name. That's always happened. Companies cheat a little. They present the best benchmarks they have. But even on those, if something is looking good, then you don't. Why is Opus better than Fable at everything? No, I think front end Fable will still win somewhere, but yeah, it's good. What? Oh, it's the dark night time, not one shot. The sky doesn't look good, but yeah, like you cannot see anything. Negative Opus 5 review from every. These are the same guys that are absolutely raving about how much they love Opus last month. For them, it must be truly a pain. That or they just decide they have given out too many positive reviews. They really need that dance shift. But every some no guy, regardless. 2 times more expensive per task than this on artificial intelligence. We saw that. As you can see, you are handling business or SaaS, how you use Reddit for your SaaS promotion, how you faced karma, how you handled it. I think you have uh, actually talked about my most important nerve in the terms of marketing and stuff. Reddit is the only type of marketing that I am bad at. I have not been able to crack Reddit marketing. I have been able to crack to an extent X, Instagram, everywhere. But Reddit is one kind of marketing that so far I have been not able to crack. You need to be really community driven and really active on multiple communities and stuff to crack that marketing and then promote the product. And that's something I genuinely am learning every single day. I know spending time to learn it, slowly getting active on it. My target is within the next 30 days I will crack Reddit. I'll make sure to crack it in a way that I'll be able to promote my product, get customers, or at least get inquiries. Like simple. Like the hack so far that I've learned from for Reddit is use Reddit to give back to the community. Okay? If you use Reddit to give to the like just how you today told me about this grayscale and violet and all of that, right? Similar way, just find the right subreddits and give back to the community as much as tell them what they need to do, tell them where they can improve, and eventually they will start to follow you and you will get a lot of karma points and all of that in that particular subreddit. And then you can start looking at people, what are they building and all of that, and you can also promote it. Because then if after enough karma points, people will also know you if you are active, you like about your username and stuff, and eventually they will accept if you are promoting also slightly here and there. But your expertise can also fetch you. So this is so far my observation. So I've just started being active on a few subreddits, which I feel might be useful for me. Just giving out back to the community what tool they can use, how they can use, what is the right strategy. So that will makes a lot of sense. I was thinking to buy 100 plus Karma account, promote per account. They sell $10 max. Interesting strat. I think for a short term, this strat might work really good. Like, if let's say you have a launch coming up or you have something that you want to kind of focus a lot on Reddit, it may make sense. I have never thought of it that way. To be honest, I don't believe in buying accounts. I know it's not a bad strategy when it comes to immediate use or something, but I personally don't uh, buy accounts. I got an offer for Instagram account as well, an X account as well. But eventually I figured out it's better to grow them from scratch. So if you have some immediate requirement, then it might be a good call to buy that account. But if you don't have an immediate requirement, I would suggest build it from scratch. You'll go a longer way, right? You'll go a very, very long way. Just start commenting, start up voting. Eventually, you'll earn a lot of karma points, and then you can take it forward. You got banned while posting it, kind of risky. Yes, that's why I'm saying don't start posting, don't make any post, just keep commenting. Comment back to back for 15 days, 20 days on multiple subreddits, on multiple posts. Invest 30 minutes every single day on Reddit where you're just going through all these subreddits and commenting. Do not even think about posting. Do not. If you'll think about posting, you will never get. Start with commenting and eventually get to post. You can only post on your subreddit if you'd like about your work and stuff. So if someone comes to your Reddit, then they can see it. But go with comments. Mine hai comment in it. Yeah, I think still just earn as many as comment karma points because that will take you the long way. That will build the community for you, and that will like make you famous also. In subreddit. This is my learning so far. Of course, again, as I said, I'm not pro at it, but so far that's my learning, and I'm going to do that regardless of this. Like for example, streaming also, I'm now working and I'm giving it next 1 2 months easily, right? Maybe another 20 30 stream, and then I'll judge what I made, how I made, and like in terms of any sort of outputs, whether I made the right call, I should have improved something or anything of that. So that is what I'm. Okay, so far this is what it did. I think yeah, this is loaded. I don't know if it's complete, but I feel there is a little bit of gradient for sure. But yeah, this is how it looks. This is how it's looking. Still loading. It's still working on it, of course. But just to give you an idea, the purple and grayscale gradient. This is the output on the home page. So yeah, we have the gradient over here. I can see that gradient sidebar. So let it run. I think it's gonna keep loading again and again, running parallelly. Then we'll check it out. Minecraft as of now. I use Fable for my bigger, longer running project, but when I need to crank out pure Opus 5 medium effort is my go. I hope you love it. Interesting. These are the things coming out of people from Anthropic itself that they are suggesting not to use Opus 5 on high reasoning. Try to keep it at high or low or medium. It's hallucinating less, it's working well. So maybe yeah, that's something to watch out for. I think we are using it at high, so we should be a little safer. I don't want to use it at medium because that will be too low, I personally feel. But high is good. We are not using now. Implementation is happening, and we have only used like 1%. So planning took a lot of usage, but otherwise it's pretty. I think one research task really took a huge toll on us, but otherwise we would have been even better. There's one project that I want to do. I don't know if we have a competition in that. I am still thinking about it. I'll research on it. How you scroll on Instagram and you get a lot of videos, right? Something similar for different things I want to build. Be it summaries of the books, be it some other kind of videos, I don't know, be it for coding, be it for something else, right? But you get things by scrolling and new things by scrolling because I think that's what the pattern we are used to. So I want to build something on that pattern. I haven't still figured out what is the gap which I can do, but I want to build a pattern on scrolling. I think that can really make a huge difference. Do you use skills.md for designs? Yes, I use quite a few skills. I use skills like UI UX Max Pro skills. I have used taste skill. Recently, I came across one more skill which is called Hallmark. I did not find it well, but UI UX Pro and taste skill were good. And I used it on Pulse building when I built Pulse. And you can see, check out Pulse if you think you like it or not from design perspective. But this is where I use those skills, and it actually like kind of helped me out. Yeah, Hallmark is not that good. Exactly. So I tried Hallmark, it's not that good. Taste Skill and UI UX Pro were good. So I used them, but Hallmark I tried, it was very basic. I did not like the Hallmark skill as well. I don't know why it had so many GitHub stars and what trending. Let's see what's trending today. I haven't checked it since. What's trending on GitHub today? Buzz, yes, it's trending like crazy on X also. World, yesterday we launched on Product Hunt. By the way, yesterday was OpenAI product launch day, and we launched it, and we actually got a pretty good response to be honest. Like I was not expecting it. Where we got a 22nd rank out of 402 startups. There are 402 entries, and we got 26, and I was genuinely happy about it. Like if I would have launched it on any other day, we might have uh, gotten it better, right? But yeah, this is something we got yesterday, and I was like pretty happy. You're saying don't add those things as a sign of yes law. Yeah. This live across thing, right? Yeah. I've seen it. Thank you for auditing. Please feel free to audit as much as you like. I heard that. In fact, I've put it on Synclify also, not in the same way, but to an extent. Like I like this kind of a thing. I know it's there's a little bit of AI slop, but it gives a little bit of difference, and you can convey the information in a better way. Maybe yeah, I'll find some other option to this, and we can switch. I have not decided, but yeah, this is what I did. This is something kind of made a design language for my website. A hero element, something like this. Then you have this kind of scroll factor. Then you have animations over here on all of them. A few design languages, like I don't like boxes with much data, so something like this. But I get what you're saying. Okay, so it changed this also, I think, in terms of design, and that's pretty much it. Now we have that gradient design that we were thinking on this. Sidebar, yes, sidebar is done. We need to go page by page too. We will after this, like from tomorrow onwards, offline also, if I'll be working, I'll be going page by page each design for each box, because I think that will be the biggest factor that will make the work good. Yeah, so we're just checking this. Awesome Claude Pumpkin Minecraft. Okay, financial market. Get Harper privacy first grammar check. Visualize, collaborate, and evaluate software architecture with actual and live diagrams from your code. Oh, Superfile review instantic Polo 11. Let's dive into which payment gateway to use. I'm using Razorpay. So for Pulse, it's both Stripe and Razorpay. Actually, I got permission for Stripe because Pulse is B2B, right? I don't have upfront payment. But for Simplify, I'm using Razor. AI Agent Book, World Monitor, Code, I. Oh, something. There is something else as well. Design engineers, UI skills, Hallmark. You see, that's what I'm saying. Like it has 16,000 stars. It's not good. Or maybe I did not use it well. I don't know. I'll try maybe. I don't want to predict, say anything on a foundation model for language of financial market trained on data from a 45 global. This is architecture as a code. Oh, nice. This is UI skill. Oh, someone just built it and it got 6.3 stars. Okay. Oh, they have put together all the UI skills. Collection of design engineering to help humans. Okay, cool. Nice. It has a collection of all those skills that I have also used and more skills as well. Also, they have put together all the skills around UI. Damn, nice. Must have all those fixed motion performance, create design, UI skill. Nice. I think I can use it. I can actually try installing it and see how it goes. Why not? Open new session. First, can you check these skills and if you see if these are useful for us for this design or any other project that we'll also build later? Then we can install these skills and we can use them when we are designing or making motions, graphic, or anything. Share that with me. Like, see if we need to install it. This skill is useful. Uh, okay, gotcha, man. It's time to. Cool. I'll see. I'll plan after Simplify. We'll go to that and try to see how we can change it. Watch him. Okay, superb. I'll just subscribe to him. UI Collective. Thank you, man. This means a lot. Yeah, his first video itself is AI slop designs audit. Nice. I've just subscribed to him. I'll watch him for sure. Thank you. Thank you. This means a lot, man. It's a great help. But yeah, guys, so this is running. Let's see so far if we have any further improvements. Yeah, this is how it looks now. I think we have just stuck to violet and that. So that's another thing that I need to see. Because we I told him to use the gradient and violet and grayscale. It just stick to it, but I think we might face some issues with it. So definitely need to add more colors, but primary colors we keep violet and this, right? I think that should be what we should do. I'll just give it that prompt. Yeah, I don't know how far we have come. We're at this. Let me just give it a prompt. I think one thing you mistook me on is that you have changed everything into violet and grayscale. My idea was to keep primary colors as grayscale and violet, but we can also add more colors, more gradients, better colors for different features, be it pie charts and graphs and all of that. But I think you have not looked it from that perspective. Can you think from that perspective as well and change the plan accordingly and then do the execution of it? Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna, I've asked it, let it work on that. And it's just analyzing all the skills so we can use it. And is mostly working on Figma and front end. Superb. Yeah, it seems like a great person already has 64,000 subscribers. So that must be, of course, not possible unless he's providing great value. So we'll definitely check him out. We'll 100%. Okay, so he's offline now. Okay, he's done testing Opus 5. Nice. Oh, okay, cool. Let's look at some more tests that people might have done. But here it is, Opus. How is Opus 5? And Opus 5 workers, that's my daily driver now. Goodbye, soul. I hate working with it, and yet in a blind taste test, I ranked it above other model, even Fable 5 and my beloved GPT-5. As usual, Claire and I are on the same. Okay. It's a very impressive jump in capability on cursor. Bench 3.2, exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's a huge jump. I don't know. So far on X, I am seeing a mix of reviews of Opus 5, right? A lot of people are appreciating it like crazy. A lot of people are very much against it. I don't know why, especially when it comes to longer workflows and coding tasks. A lot of people are still saying it has a lot of slop factor and also hallucination, and it's like when it goes into deep mode, it sometimes is coming out with bizarre sort of outputs. I am not sure so far because we have just started using it, but I think on X I am reading a lot of mixed reviews. While on benchmarks, it's pretty clear that Opus is beating Fable as well on most of the fronts. I think front end is still Fable might be still be good. But yes, apart from that, I'm not so sure. So we'll have to look at it what happens. But on X, it seems like pretty confusing. So like I cannot put my finger that whether Opus 5 is actually super good or it's decent. Front end design, what arena, right? What is it? What was that benchmark on which Kimi K outperformed Fable? Okay, I read seven skills. What this repo is? Verdict per skill, the strongest of the seven. Composer versus pain glossary. Okay. I recommend install three of the seven. Skip the other four. Fully alert by install. UI skills. Okay. All right. So let's install only the three one that you're recommending and also use it for our designs. Don't just give a prompt. You should also give some reference so it won't. Yes. So don't worry. That's the plan. Basically, what I'm planning to do is I just want to try Opus, right? What capability it has in terms of intelligence. That's why I'm not touching it in the middle. Otherwise, what I do is I keep screenshotting stuff, I keep checking, and that's what we are going to do when we are going to page by page. As of now, if you'll see, my prompt was to check the whole platform and improve it. So it takes one spin of it, it builds a context, and it makes as many changes as possible, right? Out of those changes, I know I'll still have to improve 30 to 40%. Then I will start giving it reference images, screenshots, and even like its own shots to add more colors, to add more things. Then I jump on. Before that, in the first go, I'm just letting AI do its job, come up to me with the best output possible, and then we plan further page by page. Because of course, I cannot just let it code everything at once and just be with it. I will be making a lot of changes to it, right? So that's how I usually do it. Else, that's happening. How are you feeling about Opus 5 so far? Most aligned model yet. Lowest rate of reckless or deceptive behavior. Yeah, I think there is a lot of contradiction happening on X. While Anthropic itself is saying it's most aligned model so far, but on X, people are saying it's not really aligned, it's hallucinating or going here or there. Yeah, you see this? Fair warning upfront, you probably won't like this model out of the box. You have to tune it to your own preferences. I've put exact prompt I use at the end of this post. Copy it, paste in your setup, and change how the model talks to you. Until then, it's been an interesting model to use. I've been lucky to test it. Response style. Talk to me like I'm smart, not technical, sixth grade level. The answer, oh, one or two lines. What happened? What I asked for, nothing else. First. Okay, so someone gave a prompt on X that says that you will not enjoy or like Opus 5 right out of the box and will talk to you in more technical ways. So, to get the right output from Opus 5, you should put this prompt, which has response style, structure of every reply, the rules, and of course, some other things. So, this is the prompt it says to give your Opus 5, and it will improve on output significant. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save it for now and maybe we'll later on see if we can use it. This is running. Let's see our usage because again we went into kind of planning mode. So now it must be taking more usage for sure, but it's still 32%. So yeah, basically I can actually spawn longer coding sessions with Opus 5, and that's what I'm happy about with good level intelligence. So that is good to know. Now I don't need to be scared about my usage every single. Yeah. So we have installed. Okay, superb. So now we have this another skill as well that we have just installed, and we can check it out in our. I hope you are using the skills that we have for UI UX design that we use in other projects and stuff. And also we just installed one more skill on UI UX and all of that. So refer to that too. But I hope we are using all the skills we have, especially in UI. What Claude can't do is video understanding. Google Gemini 3.1 Pro is very good at understanding the type of video or white video. Oh yes, I'll give you a hack for it. So there is this library. I forgot the name. Was this repository on GitHub that I found out that can read videos with Claude. Uh, read video with Claude video. Yeah, there is a skill that you can use. It's a great skill. I have installed it and sometimes I use it, which you can use to kind of use it for your video. It can watch the video for you. So it of course checks either frame by frame or I don't know with transcript or something how it works. You can see you paste it, YTDLP checks caption first, extract frames, transcript comes from one or two place, frames per transcript handled by Claude. So this is how exactly it works. So it's good. Of course, Google models are trained directly on video data, right? Like frame by frame data. Claude is uh, trained on images, like extracting information from images. So you have to give it more context. You have to, of course, it will be different from what Google and Gemini can do, possibly, right? With I think what is their model called Neo, something like that, right? Neo or something like they have the video model, Google. So yeah, I think that's the difference. But yeah, you can use this skill. It's called Claude Video. I can put it for you in the chat. It works decently good. Beats Kimi K barely and second to only Fable 5 on Val's index spell. Okay, so it's barely beating Kimi, right? But pricing wise, of course, it's still three and a half times more costly, and it's behind Fable. AGI Act 3 was 30%. Yeah, something to is now in notion. I raised the pre-seed round for a social media prediction app before polymarketing went mainstream. I was in rough finance and had to abandon it. Being early means nothing if you can't survive long enough. Makes a lot of sense. I have been building since a while. I know building in public I'm doing just for the last 20 days and I have no complaint. And it gets very difficult to stay motivated at times when you don't watching, when you don't see response on your product or whatever, right? There are multiple things that happen. And at that point, all you have is your willpower to be at it and keep doing or keep work. Because it's easy to give up, but it's harder to stay. And I think that hardship, like till the time you push yourself to the brink to the maximum of your limit, keep pushing yourself, keep working hard, keep working on it. If you believe in your idea, if you believe in your product, if you believe in your work, do not give up on it because it will reward you for sure. It will reward you with time, maybe not so quickly, but with time you will get rewarded. Yeah, I just asked it to check the skills. Did it do? Good call. Let me put those in first. Yeah, it started putting it fixed to a baseline UI skill. We also had taste skill and UI UX Pro Max skill, something like that. Are we using them or not for every kind of build? So yeah, at times, guys, you will feel like giving up. You'll feel like your ideas are not working. Whatever you're doing is making no. You're getting no response, no views, no clients, nothing. But eventually, you will. It's about consistency, of course. It's about going in the right direction, and it's about being focused, because these things do not come easy. People put in years and years. Now, for a lot of people, things come easy. That's maybe their luck, their hard work, their anything, right? Maybe they were doing it for a very long time and we never got to know. But eventually, if you're putting the work in the right direction, you will get the right output. And I think I personally believe in it. I am working towards it, and hopefully I do get it like when the right time comes for me. So it's just a matter of fact when I will achieve success or someone else is based on their hard work. I hit with a 5.6 on Cerebras with 750 TPS. Is his server in his home or something? Let's check our speed, okay? Let's check our speed again. Oh, it's back at 99 now. It's back at 99. Bro, are you reading the comment or not? I am. I am reading comments. Where did you put the comment? Like on any of my videos you're talking, or on someone else's page or something you're talking? I am reading all the messages that are there in the chat. Sorry if I missed your chat by any mistake. Yeah, so we are talking like now 99 TPS and our Opus is at 56. So this we started at 61, now we are at 56 because of course as the load is increasing. And this we started 237 and now it's 19. So not bad. Have you thought about building a SLM? What's a SLM? SL small language. Oh, I did not relate it only. Oh, small language model. Myself. No, yeah, I don't have the computation or the funds to. I thought of it one thing, like maybe I can take a 25 billion parameter model, right? Like a small model. One day when I'll have some funds to use, maybe memory on cloud or something. Because on my PC, I have 32 gigs of RAM, but it won't support it, right? It will be very slow. So I was thinking to get a small model, fine tune it to maybe some of the purposes for businesses, right? So if you are aware, businesses do not want to use AI as of now, especially financial industries and a lot of other businesses as well, because they are scared about security, privacy, and all of that, right? Because your data will go for training, even if not for training, for inference and all of that to endpoints outside your country and to these companies. So you're always scared. I was actually thinking to taking a very small model, maybe 25 billion parameters or something, fine tune it in a way that I can do basic tasks with, right? That fine tuning can be around a particular task like imp- research, RAG related task, or something or the other, like, getting the embeddings, getting the output from it, and all of that. So I am thinking about it, but it's not on my list anytime soon. Use Kaggle for fine tuning. You can, but Kaggle also does not support you to upload like 3 GB of RAM, like 30 GB of model weight, right? I used to use Kaggle when I was in college back then. Like this is I'm talking about almost 8 9 years back, 8 years back, and I used to train my own models on OpenCV data, like image data and all of that. I used to work on that and have my own model and stuff. I know it must have changed a lot. Yeah, right. I haven't seen Kaggle in a while. what it is now. It must be like transformed completely. You have now Google AI Studio as well. That is also something you can use. Notebook and all of that. But I haven't tried it, these things in a while. I used to participate in the Kaggle competitions. I still get like emails for competition. It was crazy times. I think it must be a lot changed now with AI, of course, coming into the picture. Yeah, models. See, ready to deploy ML model. Oh, okay. So this is what you're talking. Bro, there are only two people live, which you giving other person reply. What about my previous question? Bro, I'm genuinely sorry. I do not see your question in the chat. Do you mind putting it again? I have scrolled it till the top actually. Maybe Nightbot has removed your comment or something. I genuinely don't know. I do not see your message in the chat. I am genuinely sorry if I have missed it. Can you please uh yeah, even Orwell is saying it must have deleted. Can you please send it again? I am not ignoring a single message. Why will I ignore a single message? I literally have two, three people watching. Uh, and Nightbot does this, man. I genuinely don't know how can I wait. Nightbot does it when it detects a bad word. Let me just change that too. Okay, so it will, even if you want to abuse me or something, you will be able to. Chat moderation, block list. Yeah. Allow your timeout custom words for, yeah, I don't have any words. You see, I'll show you my settings. This is my settings for Nightbot. You can, I had chat links disabled, which I have also enabled now, but I don't know what was happening. No, no, I know. I'm saying you didn't abuse me. Please don't make me take it otherwise. But I'm just saying like I have no. Can you send me the question again, buddy? I would love to talk to you. What's your good name? Your handle is really good. ISRO official moderator. Are you really ISRO's official moderator, or what is it? Or you just liked you love ISRO? Like I personally love ISRO, of course. But yeah, please put your message again if you can. Pre-trained ready to deploy ML models. Okay, this is nice. So basically, if you know, I can just use these models inside my like notebooks and stuff. Interesting. I'll use it. I'll definitely use it. This looks interesting. If I can actually use these models right inside Kaggle and I can pre-train on top of it, I think that will be a good game changer for me to start with. Oh yes. Okay, superb. I'll check it out. Llama is there. You have Gamma. Nice. I'll check these models out and I'll see if I can pre-train something on, because this can be a game changer to me. Okay, so now what's the status? All right, this is done. Skills I missed. Tier 1 are already done. Measured this. Okay, let's see what we have built so far. If I my dashboard. So now, yeah, the colors are back. So I wanted these colors. I did not want everything purple. All of this is also here. We have more colors on the page now. So that looks good. Okay, let's continue. Okay, let's continue. I like there are more colors. We can maybe add something more. The existing website have good gradients on the top and stuff of each page for like some more highlight of the content on top of page. But I'm not saying we need to follow it. But if you can figure out how we can add more detailing colors, or figure out how we can change stuff, continue with that. And then once you're done, let me know everything. I've just told him to continue. Let's check the usage. We were at 31% usage, right? Now we're at 32. Wow. Not taking any much amount of usage. That's sort. Uh, Isro buddy, are you sending a message again or not? You see message retracted. Your message got okay. You retracted it yourself. I don't know what's happening. Do you want to text again? It gives 48 GB RAM for free. Okay, cool. Thanks, man. I think you have helped me a lot today. I get to learn. I hope this is the whole purpose of this stream, that something I'll be able to tell you guys, and you are also telling me. So this makes a lot of sense. I'll definitely try Kaggle. Maybe one of these streams will actually start with Kaggle, fine tune or train something, and see how we can improve it. I genuinely want to deep dive into it. So if you are again available on our next stream, I'm planning tomorrow also, day after also to stream. One of days for sure, but my plan is to stream for the next 2 days for sure because we have Opus 5. So yeah, come here and we will together figure out. Isra saying, bro, check my comment which not retracted, other I'll report your channel. Don't ignore. But yeah, I can't see your comment. Please don't take it to your heart. I'm a very small channel. I am not ignoring any comment. I don't know if you are just playing around with me or what is the case because I cannot see your comment. I'll show you over here. See, if you can see your comment, just let me know. This is the first message you see. Nightbot deleted a lot of messages initially, then we changed it. We do not have your message anywhere. The first message I got from you was that was retracted, then again it got retracted, and then it is here. I do not have your message, I just showed it to you. I'm sorry. Someday later, can you work on fine tuning Gamma 431 billion? We can use Claude for distilled questions and thinking to make this better. Of course. That's what I'm saying. Let's plan it for next week for sure. Let's do that. Maybe this Sunday also. Let's plan it. Let's fine tune Gamma 431 billion parameter. Let's fine tune maybe for some finance issue because I think that's one of the industries that are more skeptical about using frontier models. They want to use local models. So maybe we can do that. If your whole workflow is one Cloud Code instance on your MacBook, you are leaving 10x on the table. When laptop running two agents at once means copies of your code and you're constantly fighting over which work. Everything is synced, it caps out. VMs lets you run. Okay, about VMs. Recording and completely cooked my rate limit. I was really confused at first. Opus 5 button has no safeguard. Apparently, that's because it's impossible to prompt inject. Okay, now they have removed the prompt injection. Okay, yeah, now I can read your comment. Check this comment. Are you able to create school management system with fee receipt management while using Opus? Yes, you can. You can easily create it. You don't even need Opus for this. You can create it with Opus 4.8 also. You can create it with GPT 5.5 also, to be honest. 5.6 is a far-fetched thing. That's a very simple problem. School management system with fee receipts management. So basically, to discuss that idea with you, basically what you're planning to do is, let's say my school name is ABC. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me open whiteboard. Okay, so school management system. So what you want is, I want my school to be there, right? Like school name. That's basic thing. School name architecture. Then in school name architecture, what you need to have is you need to have class wise, right? Class wise architect. So from 1 to 12 or whatever your school has, you basically make that architect. Then once you have that architecture in place, what you need to do next is figure out the number of students, or you don't even need to figure out. Then you basically accept receipts in each of those, right? In each of these classes, you accept the receipt and then you put your logics for totals and all of that stuff like that. But there is no video on YT. Can you create it? Oh, now I understand where you're coming from. Is this the school project that you are doing on C or C++, or you want AI to make it? Okay, let me do one thing for you. Let me do one thing. Why not? Very, why not? Allow me a moment. I'll get with this code. Yeah, I'll just I let's just make it for him. Simple one. Why not? Can you make a school management system with fee receipt management for classes 1 to 12? Make a single HTML file, a page with all the details and stuff for it, and make the UI interactive, best design, good animations, good motions, good user experience, and all of that. Add every possible detailing for this stuff. Okay, let's make it for you. Okay, let's see. It will make it. It's fine. You can literally ask no AI to make in no Next.js, right? Yeah, cool. So it will make it in Next.js. Yeah, I've just asked it to make in HTML. Is that okay? You want particularly Next.js or HTML file is fine. So this is going to give you a HTML file. You can use it however you like. Let's see what it makes. We'll also get to know how good Opus 5 is with designing is. But you can actually just go to Claude or GPT or anywhere and just give this prompt. You can give it to Gemini also, which you get free with Geo. You can give it to any, literally, even Meta's model. There is a free model by Meta. How to make and connect to Hostinger business web app plan. Want app from Chrome to install. Okay, then you have to follow certain processes, right? If you have a domain, so I usually host all my apps on Vercel or AWS. Vercel you can host, it's free. You can check it out, vercel.com or something. You can go there, create an account, and whatever code you're putting, push it to your GitHub repository, and then connect your GitHub to your Vercel, right? And on the Vercel, you can literally just point to that GitHub repository, it will deploy it for you. You can literally ask AI guide, like AI step by step guide to do this for you, and it will tell you step by step how you can host it and connect to your domain. Like if your domain you have bought it through Hostinger, it's a very simple process. You just need to put some things and it will be very easy for you. But bro, it's 4 GB data, only have INR payment UPI. But bro, it's 4 GB data, only have INR payment. I didn't get you what you're saying. Oh, where are you saying? On Vercel? You can create multiple accounts, na? Or you're saying Cloudflare. So you're confusing us a little. Like we are not able to understand you, buddy. Like 4 GB data, you're saying Cloudflare, you are only getting 4 GB. 4 GB is a lot when you're just looking at hosting. And I'm saying that you can use Vercel. You won't face this issue. And you can connect your database to Supabase. You get good 5 GB on Supabase. You can use Cloudflare. You can use AWS also. AWS also has free plans. So you can use a lot of different databases. Okay, so our work is still going on. All right, it's using all the skills and everything now. So we'll keep at it. Meanwhile, let's look. What we cooked again. Who is this guy? Currently research. Formerly OpenAI. Beyond expect. Anthropic needs a competitive model that isn't restricted or expensive as Fable 5. Oh, this is just, yeah, that's it. And that's all you need, buddy. Even if you don't know back end, front end, you don't need to know anything. Let AI guide you. Ask right questions to AI and it will guide you thoroughly. You don't need to know front end or back end. That's the whole advantage we have with AI. all you need to understand is how you need to prompt and what you need to learn, right? For example, over here, I gave a very specific command that I need a single HTML page. So it will create me a single HTML page. Even I don't know if I'll sit and code manually in Next.js or React Native or anything. I won't be able to do it properly. It's been years since I've done that. Now, what you can just do is simply use one of the platforms like Claude Code and Anti Gravity, Codex, or your Cursor, or these kind of tools like Emergent, Replit, and the Lovable. These kind of tools, just give them the right prompt that you need a school management system with school fees receipt management, right? With whatever detail you need in that, what are the classes? You just need to define your requirements properly. If you do that, then AI will do the rest of the job. Then your next question is, how can I connect a database to it? Ask that with AI. It will suggest you. You can tell whether you need a free database service or a paid database service. Then you can go beyond that. How can I deploy it? Then you can go beyond, how can I connect it to my domain? All you need to do is just ask the right question. You don't need to know front end, back end, or anything. You see over here, we have already done it, almost done thinking. We have made a file of about 734 lines of code, and it's already done. Can Opus 5 build and deploy complete school ERP and Hostinger business web apps with your any domain and soluble Chrome app? If yes, I'll buy your hosting business web plan affiliated. Uh, so Opus 5 can do anything. Okay. You see this? You see this website? This is my own website. I built it completely with Opus 4.8, not even Opus 5. It did that. It added all the different animations, everything that you see over here. All these things I did with Opus 4.8. So Opus 5 can do even more. You don't need to buy anything. You can just go ahead and simply give these commands and build it, right? You don't need to make me do this or buy my plans or whatever. You can literally do it yourself. It's very easy. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. So this is your first step, right? You see over here, we have just built a normal file. And that's my plan also. That's why we are streaming every day. I'm guiding you here. See, simply let's make a plan for you, okay? What you need to do is first note down all requirements. By all requirements, I mean every feature that you want to build. Okay, do this as the first step. If you don't know your requirements, you will not be able to build it. Use using Opus 5 or create video. I'll hype your video, have 100 YTs. ideas. But I'm genuinely thankful for you for your support. And I am that's what I'm coming to. I'm guiding you thoroughly. If you are unable to build it, do you have any subscription? Do you have Opus or Claude or ChatGPT? Any subscription do you use or do you have it? Why is YT deleting these comments? That's weird, Orwell, right? Like how and why? I have not put any mandates to delete. Why are these comments getting deleted? I'll have it checked, buddy. I don't know. Okay, so if you can buy any ChatGPT, Claude, or Kimi, do one thing: buy only $20 Claude Code subscription, right? Because your problem is pretty simple. You don't need to spend $100 or $200. Buy $20 subscription. Keep your usage to Opus and on high or medium. Medium will also work in your case. Okay. Once you're done with that, then all you have to do is give it a prompt saying, I need to build a school management system with school receipt, fee receipt management. Okay, you getting, you're so far with me? And please make a detailed prompt for me that I can put in Claude Code to build end-to-end solution for this problem. That's all. What Claude will do is it will give you a detailed prompt. Then all you have to do is copy that prompt and put it in Claude Code. Your Claude Code will start building. It will ask you during the process that to connect a database. You can ask it please tell me how to connect a database. Then it will ask you, maybe, to maybe select a model or do multiple things like whether it's going right or not. It can be multiple questions around deployment and stuff. All you have to do is answer them, and then you can go ahead with it. And you can't create video, it will also helpful to your YouTube channel while hyping. Bro, I will definitely create it. I don't mind creating it. It's just already have a few tasks at hand that I'm working on. If we get time on this, I'll definitely create it. I've already created a homepage for you, which is almost done. I'll show it to you once it's done, so you get a better idea of what you can do further with. If you want, I can send you this homepage. I'll put it on Discord. You can download it from here and use it for yourself. I am, as you can see right now, all of these platforms I'm building. Right? So it takes a lot of time to build anything. So this is my own platform. This is currently I'm working on and I'm building, I'm improving. So that's why I'm not able to work directly on your task. But do one thing, you can contact me on Discord. The link is in the description. You can contact me on Instagram. Tell me what exactly you have in mind. I can maybe connect you with someone from the community, from my friend circle, or anyone who can help you directly. Is that okay? Never stood a chance. Bro, every YT channel making regular. Why not you making it? Bro, I just started it. I know they are making it and I will also make it. I just started it. It's my 12th day on YouTube. 12th day, 1, 2 only. I'm just starting it. I'm working through a, initial phase of my, uh, you can say, career on that front. That's why I'm saying I will make it. I'm not saying I won't make it. Just send me your request on Instagram or Discord. Or will say anti-gravity solution because I don't know why cursor can finish it in 2 minutes. Really? This stuff. Like I am not using anti-gravity as such, right? I'm using Cloud Code. It's just extension I'm using. But is that the case? Like I don't think the speed matters, right? Over here, if I'm also getting like 60 FPS, 60 TPS, how will it matter in cursor? Cursor will also get 60 TPS, right? Or do you get like more tokens per second on? I don't know. We have installed it by the way, cursor. Oh, not like put it. Let's install it. Give me a second. I'll just yeah, cursor is installing. We'll see it, but I don't think that should be the case, right? Like if I'm using my Claude Code extension, which is giving me 60 tokens per second, how does it matter if I am on anti gravity or cursor? If cursor is hosting its own weight, like Anthropic's weight, then it might be different. Otherwise, I think it shouldn't be. He retracted all his messages. I don't know what was that. But do you want to see it or not? Oh, it's still thing. I'll close it. Oh no, sorry, man. Opus 5 is narrowly the most intelligent model on artificial intelligence, offering comparable intelligence to Fable 5 at 26% cost per task. Maybe blocked you. Yeah, maybe. But that was a weird, a little weird interaction. Like, I've not seen something like this, but I understand. It's versatility. But I hope he get what he wants somewhere. Was a big jump in the past. O3 and Gemini 2.0 was, and is still most fun I've had with a model. Yeah. 4 was an incremental update of 4.5, thorough 4.8 were garbage. Few hours into Opus 5, but it feels like Opus is good. True that. Lightest of grays on these. What is Minecraft or something? Claude Opus 5 is Fable 5 at half price. It does not one shot the way Fable 5 does. It takes an extra pass on task. Fable nails everything first try, but the usage is a different world. It's slow now at launch, painfully slow at times. I'm hoping that it improves. I pay $400. This is the first time in weeks that has felt reason. Okay, cool. Guys, where were we? Let's not get diverted. Okay, so this is currently running, and I think the basis of this, we have made quite a few changes. I think it looks more nice. He's saying on 1st August, I want video on your channel how to create, deploy, and attach to a Stinger business web app. Plan will drop comment in your latest video. If you can't able to make, then sorry, you have to pay price. YT. I'm not getting buddy. Like this is genuinely very weird and honestly I don't know what to say. Am I getting threats? Are these like plain threats I'm getting, guys? This is my first time. Can anyone guide me what to do in such cases? I was expecting to get these, but not so soon in my journey and career. 100 YT IDs, I am an ethical hacker. You're an ethical hacker and you are not able to build something like this, which is such a small thing. This is not even a big task. I'm sorry, buddy. I don't want to offend you, man. Please don't do anything bad with the channel. I've just started my career on it. Uh, Hackers with AI. Ah, damn. All the best, man. All the best for your career. I would have done it if you would have asked nicely. Now it's up to you. This is not even my bread and butter. So you can do as you like. You don't need to wait uh till 1st of August. You can literally do as you like now. It's all right. This is not my bread and butter, and I'm very initial stage. I can literally restart everything from zero. It just took me like 20 days to where I am. And that too is just like five people watching, including you. So I genuinely don't answer to threats. Please go ahead and do as you like. I wish you all the best in your career for sure. I genuinely want you to succeed. Please go ahead, do something amazing. It's very easy. Just start to work with AI and you will kill it, my friend. All the very best. Uh, I genuinely appreciate you being here and chatting. I think that engagement means a lot to me. But that was very weird, to be honest. I'm sorry. I don't know how to respond to such kind of messages. But this was fun. Um, can you explain benchmark? I mean artificial intelligence or something else. I never paid much attention to it. Can you please explain those benchmark metrics, phrase, and means? Absolutely, man. That's a great question. And actually, we were just working on it as well. First of all, let me tell you what are these benchmarks about and how people look at it, right? So usually whenever new AI model drops particularly, it comes out with a few benchmarks based on to compare them with the existing intelligence or existing. What people are right now looking at is how good it is with human based task, which human does, how good it is with coding, because coding is the base of everything, right? Even if I'm converting something from PDF to text or whatever, extracting data from an image or analyzing my image or everything, at the end coding is the background of it. So that is the most important part. And then in coding you have multiple benchmarks. Now these benchmarks are nothing but a set of tests, right? Each of these benchmarks are, some are by private companies, some are by researchers, some are by universities and all of that. And these are some standards that companies across the world have accepted. That's what these benchmarks are. Now, if we look at these benchmarks, we actually did a bit of research just now how these benchmarks actually work, right? If you'll see, frontier benchmark. It is simply by terminal benchmark and harbor team, right? There is this some team where what happens is your coding agent or your model agent lives inside a shell. It install things, it debug environmental issues, chain commands. There are about 74 such tasks. So based on how it performs on those 74 tasks, I don't know how they calculate the performance, that is not public, but how it performs, it basically give you a score, right? Same way DeepSuite is the most famous coding benchmark test that has been there. So now people are moving away from it. The reason being, when any company is training their model, they're already taking in the questions that DeepSuite probably have, because these benchmarks don't get updated like with every release or very quickly. These are like old benchmarks all. So with DeepSuite, it's basically have a lot of engineering task, which means writing fresh code, right? With not like any particular issues they're picking up or whatever. These are very, very fresh code that are there. So this is what DeepSuite is about. And you can see it says there was a line. Uh, yeah, detail Sui bench, the old standard got contaminated. Models have effectively seen answers in training. So model has already seen the answers in training, so people don't really trust this benchmark anymore. But it's still one of the leading benchmarks, so you have to do it, right? DeepSuite is nothing deep software engineering something benchmark. Then you have Frontier Code 1.1, which is same family of from Devin's team. So Devin is again a very strong security and all of that audit family that is there. That ships coding agent commercially, so it's tuned to failure modes to that they see in production rather than academic ones. So, for example, during the time of the clients or their own development and everything, the team might have seen a lot of issues and bugs, and based on that they have made a benchmark that whichever model will be able to resolve them using agents and stuff, that is how the benchmark. Similarly, you have this arc agi 3 benchmark, which is the biggest output from opus 5, right? It has interactive games. Like basically what happens is, first understand what agi is. AGI is something that the model has never seen. For example, like a human. Just like something comes in front of me and I have never seen it. I will be able to process it and maybe give some output, right? Same way, what we are trying to do is we are giving models data, we are giving model problem that it has never seen, and we are seeing what the output is. So far, on GPT 5.6, the highest was 7.6 or 7.8%. And now, for the first time, with Opus 5, we are reaching 30%. And that's a crazy number. Like, that's reaching AGI, one third of AGI, right? So, that's what I'm saying. So, this is the AGI benchmark. Then you have humanities last exam, written questions across 100 plus subject, closed book. It's a raw knowledge depth ceiling test, practically the least useful fun. So humanities last exam is basically just to check how much data these models may have. So it tests on, let's say, 100 different types of physics, chemistry, biology, literature, arts, every different category or multidisciplinary that you can think of, and it runs a closed book test that whatever you have already seen, you can basically in your database you have, it will start to give you answers from that. So it's like that. Similarly, you have more benchmarks basically. They released it on agentic codings, a lot of them, because agentic coding is future, right? If you are unaware, how we moved to where we are now is we started with artificial intelligence, we moved to LLMs, then we moved to agent coding, and now we are at multiple agent, basically multiple agent orchestration. Then the next step is artificial general intelligence, AGI, and lastly there will be super intelligence. So this is how these rankings work. So now everybody is working on agentic coding. Then these are some tests they might have had on health, legal issues, biology problems. They probably be around research, around new treatments, or maybe new how to cure certain diseases and stuff like that. So all of that I'm guessing. Bro, you take lightly with guts. You say I'll create new. What if I detected again 99 byte algorithm with different IP, private and being louder? Do you know my other 99 ID is always making this name? Can't detect your Indian account while making. Sorry, you are family member. Bro, please go ahead and do anything you like. This is not how I make money. My channel is not even monetized yet. I am doing this only because I am interested to do this. I like doing this. I like AI. I like talking about AI. I want to help people in best way I can, not the way that you are probably asking. But please go ahead and do as you like. Nobody can stop you, right? Even if I'm doing your work, what is the guarantee anybody is stopping? So I do not answer to threats. Please go ahead. I respect you. Thank you for being here. I'm not going to block you or anything because I, anyways, have very few viewers, so I would like to keep you regardless. But please go ahead and do as you like. Or will understood. Yeah. So that's how these benchmarks work. And it's interesting because one bad thing is it's been a long time since any of these benchmarks have been updated, right? So I would ideally want some new benchmarks coming in. I think the Devin one is quite new. Now all these creators are making their own benchmarks as well because they need to test it for their audience. A lot of people on Twitter are making a lot of benchmarks. So that's how it's working thoroughly. Super. Okay, now you're asking a very different question. What's my thought on the protest against the government for NEET people? I personally don't have a strong opinion on it. I just feel that students should get basically, first of all, nothing like this should happen. Second of all, the nothing should get violent at any point of time. These things should be properly done. And lastly, I would say study hard. I don't have strong opinion on this. I just don't want I want peaceful things to be honest, and that's all. Who is wrong right now? I don't think I have expertise, buddy, to comment. Uh, I genuinely don't have expertise to comment on it. Like it's a little political. I don't give a lot of thought about it. I don't get a lot of time to think about these things. Maybe both are right. Maybe both are wrong at their own place. Nobody's 100% right, nobody's 100% wrong. I think some things one person do right which may be wrong for the other person. That is what I would say ideally. Devin launched their model set I don't know, man. I never checked it. Devin cognition, who have searched on it. uh did they launch a model? I don't think they did. They just made the software engineer. Have they announced it? Cloud desktop CLI partners resource. No, I don't think so. They launched any. Nope. I think they must be using one or the other models from the existing. Nice. So yeah, they started quite early and then they kind of have great things. I think a lot of enterprises use them, but they have, I think, layers of security over the existing models. They don't have their own. Will it destroy education or shall it remove? Does it as you can if education best then education? So I think I would say just say one thing: reservation should be based on economic situation, not based on uh, how it is right now, like on categories. any sort of reservation in any place should always be economic. It should not be category based or where you come from and where you were born or any. And yeah, bro, it's generally not a political channel. I respect it. If you'd like to talk politics, please join the Discord channel. One day we'll sit together and talk about all of this. I don't mind talking about all of this. I may have thoughts, you may have thoughts. I would love to listen, but please, let's do that on Discord. Let's keep here around AI, technology, science, developments, anything you would like to share, what you do. I would love to know more about my community. But politics is a little tricky subject, and I don't want to delve into it on live. What's current situation in India on reservation? As you know, last task. Okay. I don't know what the current situation is on reservation, but I for sure know it's not completely economy based. There are a lot of factors that comes in about the categories, about where you come from, where you belong to, and all of that. So I think that's the current situation. Like it's not current, it's forever, right? Since the independence. Today we are announcing we are so back, not blocked. History repeats itself. Within Anthropic is using and stuff. This is a good question. All I want to know about Opus 5 is if anyone within Anthropic is using it instead of Mythos. Do you think, guys, anyone is okay? Cool. So it made a huge. Okay, we are already done with our list. Real bugs fixed, not just styling. What I did not do. Progressive per query loading visible in captures. The money tab gates on one query shows nothing until everything lands. Okay. Optimistic mutations. Real post imagery. Not CSS for an Instagram product. This is the biggest remaining gap. Nothing is committed. Okay, cool. Super. Let's just see what progress we have made today. I will be continuing it offline thoroughly one by one, but I think we have made quite a lot of progress in terms of design and further work on it. That's what I think. But tomorrow, what I'm planning to do is I'm planning to record a lot of content for the different channels, because whatever I get as clips from my channel, they are not really effective because of course they are the cut clips, and I'm not speaking very camera friendly way and very engaging way. For live stream it's fine, so I'm thinking to record something separately for that too. I think that will make sense. That's what I think. Okay, so today I think one thing, thank you so much again, Orwell, to suggest us. We have added the gradient and grayscaling along with that purple color to make it more less AI slop basically. And then of course we kind of changed a lot of designing around. As you can see, we have more colors, we have cleaner design. I definitely now need to go to each and every page and start working page by page. That's what I think, to make it more user friendly. So that's what I'm going to do tomorrow, maybe offline, maybe on stream as well, of course, later. But online, we will start it. Right now, I am just showing all the pages that we have. Uh, right. So we have made quite a good progress that I am particularly happy about. Yeah, I see all of this, all of that were not here before. So it definitely is a good progress. Here also we can improve. This doesn't look good. Yeah. So there are a lot of things we can do, particularly I feel. But now things look more cleaner. What do you think? Yeah, this looks amazing, I feel. Yeah, this looks way better. I like this. The colors. I think detailing wise, of course, I would like to improve further. But a good start. Yeah, a good start for sure. I think right now it's not fetching the real data. That's why I'm not able to see pictures and stuff. Even if I'll do this, it's still not able to fetch real data. It's just fetching from database. Yeah, so now you can see it coming in. So now it looks better. But of course, we need to play around a lot of things, concise the detail and all of that. Which PC you had and laptop? Bro, I'm on a PC. It has 32 GB of RAM and I think 4070 graphics card, 8 GB and 1 TB of SSD. And I think I'm using Ryzen 5900 or something, or 5700. I don't remember exactly. It's been 2 years since I built this PC, and finally with vibe coding is something that I'm using it properly. I used to game a little, but yeah, now I'm doing it properly. Don't add scroll bar there like that. Which scroll bar? This one, na? This we definitely need to remove. So I'm thinking to reduce the number of options we have in the sidebar, because this looks too much. I am guessing we need to have a maximum of 10, right? So maybe I'm thinking to remove. Of course, this sidebar 100% this is going, and we'll see. And this sidebar, yeah, this also looks bad because we anyways have this right from off the browser. So this also will remove. Yeah, good idea. Yeah, we'll remove the sidebars, and it's anyways not making sense to have these sidebars, right? So we're very smartly put what we need on each page. Let's do one thing on tomorrow's stream now. Let's make a list of data we want on each page. Like for example, I want these things. Then do I want this, or do I want this, or do I want this? So we'll start to clean up our pages. Let's do this. Remind me, Orwell, if you'll be here. Again, tomorrow I think I'll stream the same time, maybe a little early because tomorrow is Saturday. But let's do this on tomorrow's stream, and let's go page by page. If you are here, you can guide us, you can help us add more color, you can send us references as well that we'll use. But let's do this, right? But yeah, which generation, Ryzen 7 or anything else? I think Ryzen 7, if I'm not wrong. Let me check it for you. This is something I can do. Computer, sorry, I, my prop option. Yeah, it's AMD Ryzen 5 7600, buddy. AMD Ryzen 5 7600 is what I'm using. 6 core. I have 1 TB of storage and 8 GB of graphics card and 32 GB of RAM. Why Gemini 3.5 Pro not released yet when they said in November, December previous not releasing, they're not improving on latest comments. Actually, I made a whole reel on this if you'd like to check. It's on YouTube Shorts as well as on my Instagram. Um, Google wanted to release Gemini 3.5 Pro in June, right? They announced it in May at their IO that they're going to release it in June. But Fable got out in June, right? And 3.5 Pro is way behind Fable. When they did their internal testings and everything, they figured out from Google, they cannot release just any sloppy model, maybe like Grok 4.5 or somewhere of Sonnet level. They need to beat at least Opus or GPT 5.6 level stuff. So when Fable got announced, they thought they cannot release 3.5 Pro, so they pushed it to July. And once they pushed it to July, then Kimi K3 came out and GPT 5.6 came out, and their 3.5 Pro was not able to beat them. So again, they had to block it, block the basically launch, and now it is blocked for we don't know how long. That's what has happened, which is really sad, of course, but we cannot do anything about it. Now they have announced that they have started training for Gemini 4, pre-training for Gemini 4. So we can expect Gemini 4 by end of this year. But it will be something to see whether they'll be able to match these frontier models. That's what we need. Play with Stitch if you're building mobile apps. So, Orville, I would love to, buddy. Play with Stitch, Google Stitch, and all of that, even I thought of. But my issue is now, I already have built this. Before jumping on to the next idea, my thought is to thoroughly build it end to end and make it usable platform and then get clients for it. That's what our focus is start with. So that's why I am focusing back on it. I showed you, right? Like this is the deployed project. This is live. You can also check out my app on App Store. It's on iOS only, but you can check. This is the current project that I have. And now I am moving from this to this. It's still a long way to go. I think it will take another 2 weeks or something for us to build this thoroughly. But yeah, you can imagine like why I'm this. I did not like it. It's nice, but I felt it's too much information, too cluttered, and I'm trying to simplify. So it's not yet that Opus 5 is in AI Pudding's top one, the Fable 5 GPT Soul Kimi K3 on top one. No, so that's why everything got changed today, right? We have we had Fable 5 on top, of course. Then we had Kimi K with Kimi K, and then we had GPT 5.6. Now, on a lot of benchmarks, Opus 5 is even beating Fable 5. So now we can say we have Fable 5, Opus 5, GPT 5.6, and Kimi K3. I think this will be my ranking. It looks great than previous. Yeah, right. Like it's look cleaner. It looks better. This looked like too gimmicky. It looks like a college project. So now my idea is to even understand from here what I can remove and what I can keep. Right? Like I don't want to keep this much information on dashboard. Maybe we can remove things. This I made, of course. This we can remove. Like we need to plan it together. That's what I want to do. So maybe tomorrow onwards we'll go page by page. Today we gave AI a huge like to think to start with. It did. It came out with a good output. I wouldn't call it a bad output to be honest. But let's play around with it. Who is better in image? Gen Rev 2.0, Chat GPT, Image 2 with thinking or without thinking, or Grok latest image model, or Muse Spark 1 thinking image generation. I have not tried all of them. I have tried Muse Spark, I have tried Grok, and I have tried Chat GPT. I have not tried Rev 2.1. I think Image Gen 2 from Chat GPT is still on top, according to me. Then you may have Muse Spark because I think they have made huge progress. Then you may have Grok. Rev, I'm not commenting because I genuinely don't know about. So that's why I don't know how it will compare with the others. But of course, on top, you'll probably have your Image Gen 2 according to me. And then you'll have your Muse. Nano Banana has left behind quite a lot. I think people are kind of not taking Meta seriously, but I think they are cooking something serious and they'll come back with some strong work for sure. Like that's my guess. Of course, I could be completely wrong, but that's just what I think. Superb, guys. I think, yeah, it's been a long day. We have streamed a lot today. Nice. I'm excited. I wanted to stream long because Opus 5 was out, but we were able to do some work. We were able to discuss a lot of things. I am genuinely thankful to each and every one of you who were here and who joined us today on stream. Recraft is also good. Yeah. So Orville is suggesting Recraft. You can maybe check it out, Isro. He's a great product designer. So his recommendations will be better than mine on this front. So please go ahead. You can check Recraft also and let us know what you think. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining in. I'm genuinely thankful again for everyone who joined in. We can do one last thing before we leave, which is that we do every day, which is we can post our shorts. Right? Just give me a second. I'll just download one of the shots that my editor has edited, and I can literally put it. I can put it live in front of you guys on all the social media channels. That just helps us, build a better distribution, right? We have X, we have Instagram, and we have YouTube to post, right? Let's put it on Instagram first. Create post. Claude disproves an 87-year-old math problem. That's interesting. This is from day before yesterday's stream. This is going live. Over here also live. Let me thing in the also. Let's see. This is how basically I do all this. It's a quicker process. It's a easier process for me also. So I can just post, multiple pieces of content everywhere on all my socials. So, we can build a strong distribution. That's the whole idea. Because short form gives you the distribution, long form builds you the community, right? So we are building the community through our live streams and stuff, and we are then posting. Check Elon Musk. Check what for Elon Musk? Yeah, he just got demoted to be a billionaire. I got to know. He's no more a trillionaire, guys. But how does it even matter? Does it? Yeah, yeah, of course, Orville. Yeah. I'll just back. Done, done, done. You back. Thank you so much, especially to you for being here, and to Isro. I don't know his name. For being here, being a part of this stream, and to any silent viewer who, who was here. I'm genuinely thankful to each and every one of you for being a part of this. Support me by chatting, liking. Please like the stream. That means a lot. I usually don't ask, but yeah, please go ahead and like the stream. And if you enjoyed, if you got any value, I'll be glad. And don't worry, I'll see you guys very, very soon. Probably, hopefully tomorrow. That's my plan. But yeah, check DM, check Elon latest comments. Yeah, I'll definitely check it, Isro buddy. Now I have to go. It's really, really late. So thank you again for everyone. I'll see you guys shortly. Thank you. Bye bye.